No, it's like a southern food place. They probably have breakfast there, but they have really good like fried chicken. Like honey hot chicken, stuff like that. It's good.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've been there.
Is Grimna online still teed up?
He's in here, yeah.
I'm
Make
in the
sure,
raid and on
can
my
you make
position.
sure you read Grampy's message here?
Dead Dragon of Stink, dodge Skeleton Cloud,
Yeah,
stand
that's
away
the
from
part that's
fog of no
important for
control.
you. Dodge Skeleton Cloud.
You know, Shiz.
Skeleton beam.
Still Tito ran through all of it, like, straight line.
I remember.
Hey, I just stacked the debuff. Nobody was gonna run through that cloud anymore.
Giving you crap, buddy.
Like followed it straight down the line.
Where's our raid team, man? It's 8:05.
Don't take this
Hawk
portal.
said he's gonna be
It's
late.
an accident.
Ura's waiting on an alt because he's got stuff running, and then Rare, I don't know.
We're sick of us telling him that Lightwell wasted talent point. Oh, there he is.
There he
Hi,
is.
Rare.
I mean, at least it wasn't in Classic. 'Cause I would have been railing that in Classic.
I think it'll only matter as long as he gets the threat one, the threat talent for Muru. He's gonna die every pull if he doesn't get it.
And the 10%
Oh shit. I did tell him to get the 10% mana reduction, but not the threat one.
The threat is huge for Muru. It's critical.
For like the
The acts come in and they take a little while to walk in, so there's no threat for like 5 seconds. So all the healing threat. If you're like really conscientious, you can start to throttle and cast Fade when it happens. I don't know the CD on Fade if it's up every time, but
it's 30 seconds.
yeah, you should have it for everyone. Like it's probably doable, but a threat talent for Muru is just like baseline, nice to have.
Fade almost do nothing. It's like a really, really low amount of threat.
Definitely a lot of points for I think 20% total.
Yeah, it's
4% per point.
I thought it was pretty standard in the priest healing specs.
I don't know what the heck you would drop for it under a normal thing. It's kind of in a wonky spot.
Yeah, it's not standard at all.
See, maybe I'm wrong.
I mean, you can drop improved fortitude if someone else in the raid has it.
Yeah, I have improved fortitude on constant, so neither of them should have to get it.
How much does that give now? 110 stamp?
102 with improved.
Yeah, it doesn't stack with Kiru's Song of Victory.
No, to use all my candles for an extra 23 stamp.
Yeah.
Sucker.
You don't have to do Arcane Intellect at all anymore, right?
Yeah, they removed it from the game actually.
Yeah, okay.
See, you cracked me up, man.
So we're just waiting.
Do we know who the last 2 slots are? We can make sure our macros are good to go.
Hawk and me.
Alright. Are you online and in the raid?
No, I'm saving my flask for when Hawk comes on.
Okay. Then I need to replace Escamoose with Big T, probably. Are you setting up party?
You need me to get online?
Or get on an alt and set up the raid.
I'm putting
how you
marks
wanna
on
do it.
people.
Yeah, I need to adjust the macros though to
Hawkwing's
compensate
here.
for group synergy. I don't think. Are we running 3 warriors, Ret, and Druid? It seems like it would be bad.
Seems like y'all missing a Wind Fury.
Yeah.
Where's Moose?
He can't make it tonight.
Did you tell him that was unacceptable?
just gonna give us a Resto Sham then? Swap Toast for the Twins fight or something?
I mean, we gotta with so much damage. Right?
It's up to you guys. I don't know. I just need to know what the raid comp is so I can adjust the macros. I mean, the Twins is arguably one of the most intensive healing fights there is outside Brutalis. It's the only fight we use Heroism Proud on healer, so that tells you anything.
If you kill the boss faster, then there's less healing that needs to happen.
That's true. That's true. Kind of.
Like half.
I feel like the damage going out is still really high.
It's still very.
You still running improved weapon totems, Grim?
Yep.
I want to throw give us the improved weapon totem. Put Palmed in the hunter group.
Who's gonna sit out of your group though? They're gonna be kind of screwed.
Hawkwing loses the Agi totem and gets put somewhere else, likely either in group 2 or 1.
Like he was
And
saying,
you put
so it doesn't get
put
the,
Timo or Eddie. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I see.
One of you guys is gonna have to leave that group.
Probably me then.
It's rough.
It's huge for everybody. I almost think that we split the hunters up and neither of you get Agi and just run Wind Fury in both groups.
I don't.
Just
I'm
give
fine.
us.
If it actually is better, I'm fine with it. But I don't know if 2 hunters and a feral group getting Agi less than 1 person getting Wind Fury.
Then it's Timo who's just here to debuff the targets. Let everyone else do the damage.
I'm fine with that.
Sucks, buddy.
Because I legitimately don't know if it is more overall or not. It sucks for Timo hard, but I don't.
Probably
I mean,
400,
realistically, I'm not
3 to
furious.
500 damage on Wind Fury for an
About-
arms warrior.
It's about 135 for Agi totem for a hunter,
Just with that one totem.
just with that one totem.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's a lot.
All right.
Just said
Yeah.
Wind Fury was 500. That's only one totem.
Right, but you also consider the Agi DPS on every other class because the survival's getting it.
Oh yeah, the 135 was just the personal for a hunter.
Right. The survival hunter's also giving everybody else an extra like 30 attack power. It'll be
Right.
fine like this. We'll do what we can.
Well,
This is the nature of the game. If we don't have all of our shamans, then people don't do as much damage.
you can commanding for Parsifal.
Yeah, I will. That's fine.
Did we already put down the table?
You don't get Wind Fury, you gotta throw commanding.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's fine.
Someone protect this man. He
Your
puts up
penance for
improved
sleeping.
demo.
Timo, I want you to know that I greatly value your contribution.
Yeah.
Alright, everybody's here.
Alright, let me see how good these groups look. Sorry, ref.
Oh, well, it's fucked.
Well, just making money in raid.
Doing.
Eskimo swapped for Grimdaw.
Okay.
I don't twist. And I don't give you additional attack power.
Oh god.
So it's Felmyst 1 look good here. Shizuru, Chidek, Grim, Parsifal, Bolarks. That's good, right?
points, but I don't have gems in it, so it should be okay though.
Wait, if you guys moved me to like one of your groups really quick and gave me battle shot, will it stay if you move me back? I feel like I should at least start the fight with that. And he should have commanding at the same time.
It's not work.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah, so everyone get into positions based on the macros that I've posted.
Hold on, I'm gonna repost the. Actually, it's right there. Double check the diagram in raid chat. Some things have been swapped around, so you're not in your normal group. Or some people aren't in their normal group.
Aren't you supposed to be Starshiz?
Yeah, I don't know why I was sort of in my head.
I'm supposed to be
Because you reposted yourself in the circle group.
Getting your. I'm not even in the right.
Okay,
Spot.
we're swapping you then.
No. I'm Star. Look at raid chat. I'm in the Star group. Me, Ura, Chidai, Grim, Parsifal, and Volarx. And we can bring Big Timo in here with us.
Kentucky
issue.
Fries not on it.
Kentucky Fried should be in the.
Diamond group, right?
Where's Diamond? Yeah.
Well,
Diamond's there. Andre right there. Eddie
Oh,
Machete.
there he is.
Natty,
Yeah.
Toast, Palmed.
So Palm is back there.
We need a Diamond, and Diamond needs to get into position.
Old Star
It's
Andre.
on Palm.
Over here, this side. Alright, purple diamond, I mean, sorry.
Hey, would it be
I see.
better
I
overall
see.
to put
It's already
Timo in the place of Hawkwing? You know, at least get crit and Agi. And
Probably,
Hawkwing can
since
just
he's
take
not
the-
even dropping Wind Fury.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, this is much better.
That means he can battle shout.
Grats, Timo.
That means he can
Been
battle
promoted.
shout.
My god.
All right, everybody in position. Everybody drop your totems. And if you are in a party with the shaman and you're not getting totems, please let me know.
No shaman gang. Rise up.
All right, cool. Who did I give my cauldrons to last night?
Me.
How many do you have? You should have 14 or 13.
I have 11. I think Shidai has some.
Try to scout 5.
Okay, cool. Can I get a stack? All right, let's get it ready to check out. Hawkwing, sorry, bud. Go ahead and fully buff up. Get ready to pull. Sorry about the delay. I was so it's hard to prepare if we don't know what the roster is. It's how it goes. Hawkwing, what are we waiting on you for?
You needed food buff, I think.
Okay, cool.
You're not getting totems.
Hey, T-Emo, I think you're in Diamond Group.
I thought we were just standing over together. My bad.
Yeah. You'll be in Diamond Group. Okay, cool. Alright, I'm gonna drop a cauldron, loot it, and drink the Kool-Aid. I'm gonna go ahead and drop a second one. So after the first air phase, loot the cauldrons from the center.
I mean, you can just loot it again and have it sitting in your inventory,
Grab a second one.
so that way you don't even have to run to the cauldron.
Out of
It's
your
Big
logic.
brain, still
man.
Tita.
That's why I pay you the big bucks.
You don't pay me.
Yeah, Stoltita steals gold from people.
Alright, go ahead and pull.
I think I have to wait for her to do a full round.
Good. Look alive, everybody. It's incoming. If you are a leather worker, pop your drums like almost off the rip. Don't sleep on them.
Are we lusting second ground phase or start of
Second
first ground
ground
phase?
Going.
Dispel.
Where's the
Dispel.
bubble?
Sorry, I was hitting my button. It wasn't working.
Did you wait or something?
No, I didn't. I had to click it for some reason.
Oh, good. Focus.
Confirmed clicker.
Don't go into the middle yet.
Hawk.
On Hawk.
Alright, everyone move around this patch and get on the other side of it. Start heading toward the center box.
Suspension.
There's a little small channel in the middle there that you guys can run through.
You may just not even. If you're ranged, just stay on that side.
If she goes over there, you might not have room to move. Where are you watching out?
I am watching.
I see.
No, south.
Should we
Breath
res
incoming.
clubs?
Yes, but wait till there's a good chance to do it. So the fog. Yeah, just hold. We can pick them up in the transition.
South.
Breath incoming.
You know, if you aren't already doing it when the skelly spawn, you gotta hit the demo shot a couple times.
Yeah, I'm spamming.
Alright, good deal.
North.
Breath
Down,
incoming.
B-res.
Yeah, throw the B-res out now if you can
I
reach
got
him. And go ahead and pop your second potion. Get into positions.
Oh shit, we double innervated.
All the mana.
Start casting.
Hey, Grim, can you hold your hero for 10 seconds or so?
Yeah, just tell me when.
Everyone else can feel free to hero now. Alright, Grim can go in here. This dragon broken.
Dispel.
Oh, D&D.
How'd you curse it? Dang, we got a lot of percent there.
Yeah, this is nice. We're probably still gonna take more than that.
Parsifal?
Alright, Ura and Hawkring, do what you can. Get ice traps down.
Opal, run south. Run. Not Opal,
Good job.
Not everybody.
Watch the goop Parsifal, you're really close to it.
He's got the debuff on him too.
Standing in goop right now.
Okay, get in the middle, kind of guys.
This spawn.
North, way
Breath
north.
incoming.
This is gonna come in the middle. Way north.
Keep Kentucky healed, he's got the debuff.
after this next
South,
roll?
south.
Breath
south.
incoming.
Going
Do we
south.
want B-reses?
Yes, after the
After
after we
last.
finish this. Do we have 2 available?
I got one.
South.
Breath incoming.
Shiz, you're gonna drop another cauldron after
Yes,
this?
sir. There's one more sweep, right?
No, that was it.
That should be it.
Alright, I'm gonna drop a cauldron on start.
How buff team would you get?
Back up a little bit, Hawk. Back up a little bit more, Hawk. Thank you. Good.
Alright, really lean into the DPS here. Possible.
Dispel.
Moon. Eddie. Team out.
I've still got a B-res here if we want to burn it.
Yes, use it.
Wait,
Dispel.
he's on toast when he
D.
comes down. Wait,
D. Hellstones. MD, keep dispelling, please.
Shit.
Different threat.
Oh no.
Really gotta be on top of those dispels.
Well, Toast got killed, so he was in.
Well, he got killed because the dispels were so late.
No, he died before that. He was an angel.
One
Die from.
The one I'm referring to was before he died.
Toast got killed in encapsulate.
Yeah. Well, the
She
issue
was
is
target of the encapsulate.
the issue is the healers fell so far behind because there were a bunch of dispels that just didn't go out, and then Toast got encapsulated and died because we're so behind already.
Roger that. You heard the man. Dispel. Do your part.
Breath incoming.
Do you have decursive park?
He's throwing out quite a few.
No, but I can see them on my frames.
I only asked because I was not doing a great job at decursing on my mage until I got to cursive, made it like 1,000 times easier.
Yeah.
The boxes.
Doesn't
yeah, you just
help.
click boxes.
I had a couple of lag spikes there, which is incredibly unusual.
Her second ground phase was weird, and then she did like back-to-back gas novas right away.
Like lulls you into a sense of false security, and then all of a sudden, like everything happens at once. The recklessness. I had to run away from encapsulate and then died. The worst wreck I've had in memory. Hey, nice job though. That's what we're looking for. We just gotta continue to execute really well.
Anybody have extra food? Mage food?
I do, bro.
Thank you.
I get another stack of cauldrons.
Yep.
Did
Still
we
one
get a
over
mage
here.
table?
It's gonna die in like one cast. I think Hawkwing doesn't grab one, so it's 24 out of each. So they'll still be around, but they only have like
I
one
think
potion.
there were like 3 charges in there.
Nice. Maybe not nice.
Not
if you're
nice.
not grabbing a potion
Yeah,
from the
you're
cauldron.
using that.
Yeah, I think there are at least 4 out of that one.
I don't think Tig's grabbing it because he can just ice block, and I don't think Hawk's grabbing it. I don't know about the other one.
Does anyone else have a stack of mage food they can spare? Somehow I missed. Maybe
Trade
Drop it on the
Can I
table
give you
real
one?
quick.
Table?
Table.
Top play?
What are you trying to spit on, Dig?
The ground, dude.
Did we drop a fresh cauldron or no?
Just get my food buff. I'm dropping 2 cauldrons. Click on one, drink it, and then click on the other.
A sharpening stone.
Oh. Don't mind me. Oh, wait.
Oh, rip. I think I double Agi scrolled the last pull. I didn't fucking press a strength one. Fuck.
Can you hold on to these for me? Or
Twice as
Yeah.
agile.
don't drink them.
Don't worry, I won't. I don't want the 3 DPS increase.
I'm really sorry for the warlock who's dropping the full health stone, but can you drop another one?
I get 3 minutes on it, unfortunately.
Yeah, you can't
Alright,
do that.
I'll just run without it.
Can I get 5 of those mana pots I gave you? Thank you. I just want 5. I just want 5.
You're gonna pull in the next like 30 seconds, so.
Parsifal, if you get a scroll of intellect 5, you can just delete it.
Sounds good. I don't know why I needed that information.
Oh, it was
Everybody's ready.
Cheat activated me. Sorry.
We gotta pull quick as soon as you can.
She gotta do a loop-de-doop.
Shoot, we drank our potions too early.
Yeah, way too early.
Shit. That sucks. Sorry.
Gas Nova and 5, be ready.
Nice trees.
Dispel.
Empty.
Lost constants.
Have one?
Yeah, I got it.
Use it now.
Dispel.
Empty.
Hog's down.
Everybody just stack. Come to me. Get in here.
I don't wanna.
I did what I could to keep
More
you alive,
prescriptive
hunters.
on Gila signs? Or is it explainable and he just got like one shot?
I think all the priests are mass dispelling because we got a Gas Nova.
He wasn't topped for 6 seconds almost.
Assuming Volax, you're just on Hawkwing.
Of course.
Based on the details, it looked to me like Valarx was probably moving. So he hit Hawkwing with a holy shock in there.
Yeah,
Which
I
to my
think for you, Volax is probably just wait to spot buff until the air phase and keep constant heals, especially if corrosion goes out. And then, I know you guys know what you're doing. The Clobs, you're keeping a full set of hots on Hawk at all times.
Life bloom was ticking, so it was full.
That's how you play the class, bro.
Man. Just trying to teach Clobs how to play Druid. He obviously doesn't know with his Grand Marshal title and significantly strong parses all the time.
Clobs is low-key trash.
I don't know, there's a reason why I swapped to Shaman. He came back.
Oh god. The healing touch spam.
Clob Snark is my favorite.
Toast is respecting to disc right now.
Nice. That'll help, honestly. Thank you, Toast. Does the guild throw money for his respects?
The guild will
take him.
The guild will throw him money for his respect.
It's an officer, dude. You just take
Yeah,
it.
you just take it.
Very good.
You mean the guild isn't supposed to pay for my respects so I can play an arena?
You guys didn't compensate Eddie for going kebab last night. It's a good idea, too.
Yes, we will pay Eddie as well. If he hasn't already been.
Gold capped by my repairs.
Your arcane resist gear is equipped. Helps a ton. God, I need to wash my beard. It smells like steak.
Okay, chill out. What the fuck?
That might be good enough to go into the hello or the announcements, whatever it is. No, hello.
It is pretty funny.
What possessed you to say that out loud?
Thanks. It's been in my nose since I got home.
Where did you go to get steak? Was that Texas Roadhouse?
Longhorn Steakhouse.
Did you get the Renegade?
Yeah, I did. Renegade sirloin with shrimp.
Yep. I don't know about the shrimp. That was a bad idea.
That sounds good. What the fuck?
It was so good. It's like $20 for a steak and shrimp.
You guys need to stop talking about food right now.
No.
We'll get this man a rotisserie chicken.
For real.
His beard's gonna smell like rotisserie chicken. Maybe not.
It's okay.
That's a good one, Andre.
Hey, Timo, you mind doing the honors?
What was that?
Toast, you gotta come back quick. This is going downhill.
It's too late.
Have anybody else
lost everything?
I took a lot of joy in doing that into my new high-res mic. Feel like I really made it pop.
Does it still hurt Parsifal, or have you gotten used to making the U noise?
I've gotten control over it because I do it all the time. I do it at my girlfriend now. It's bad.
Oh, okay. Maybe don't do that. Maybe don't.
It's getting out of hand for us.
It's getting out of hand.
Some special times with his girlfriend.
You can see it now. He's gonna be at some holiday, like Thanksgiving. He's gonna be wasted for some reason, and he's just gonna start making noise at the dinner table while everyone's trying to eat.
Yeah.
Trying to think he's puking.
Wonder where Nerf Bat's at these days.
Still on Earth for you.
These memes are hilarious.
Probably having sex.
Probably taking
Servicing the wife.
Or as he so delicately puts it, servicing the wife.
Or taking his kid to McDonald's.
Grant, oh my god. Oh god.
Park, you see that commercial
Toast
I
is back.
posted?
Look alive.
Oh, I can't breathe. That was hilarious. Oh my god.
Where's Falarx? Oh, here he comes.
All right. I'm gonna complete a ready check before I drop the call. Most of you should already have one in your bag. So when I drop this, drink your other one and then get a new one.
Are we all ready?
Yeah, so we're gonna have to pull in 30 seconds or less.
We can loot. We have a minute to pull.
Alright. Pull next time she's in position.
is your hot micing?
I see red all the time.
Who's hot mic?
Your wife's hot micing.
There's nothing I can do about that.
Okay. Can't turn on push to talk.
No, I know what Shiz is going through.
Don't you know it a little bit better, Chidike?
Yeah, I'm gonna leave my mic open and let you guys hear my kids.
Between Chidike's kids and the heavy breathing, I don't know if I can handle it.
Get ready for MD, it's coming soon.
Dispel.
Empty. Nice. That's on ball.
He bubbled. We're good.
Double air horn.
When we core did not like that.
I keep getting double air horns from that shit.
Freaks me out.
Dispel.
Empty.
Don't go to the middle just yet.
Have you used any health stones?
On Creel.
Watch your feet. Ball.
Bean is dying.
Both traps are like right there.
Alright, get in the middle.
Don't run into the fog on the north if it's that.
North,
direction.
north, north,
It is.
Breath incoming.
Fog's disappearing. So.
Yeah, we're good now.
Back to the middle. North, north, north.
Breath
Just go way
incoming.
north. Way north. That's middle.
To the tree.
North.
North.
Breath incoming.
North for all three.
I'm okay with that.
Second potion. Lust as soon as she lands. Make sure you're watching your threat.
Am I holding Lust for a couple seconds, Shiz?
Nope, you're good.
Motherfucker.
Alright, we're all good on threat, so as soon as she lands and gets in position, just Lust. Heroism.
Good.
You ready for MDs?
Dispel.
Empty.
Hawk's got corrosion.
Clubs. Don't go all the way in yet.
Constance.
South.
Or south, 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 south.
South, south.
Watch
Breath
the gas.
incoming.
Watch the floor.
Almost ran into that gas.
Back to the middle.
Breath incoming.
South. Wait, south.
Breath incoming.
Pump the DPS
Aldrin on star.
on this ground phase so we can kill her here.
Drink your protection potion.
Big pump.
A little bit back. Yeah. There, you're good. You're good.
Get ready for MDs. Fox got corrosion.
Dispel.
Empties. It's on the rock.
Dispel.
MD.
No.
10 minutes.
It's an easy win as long as we don't all get clouded.
Don't even DPS. Don't look at her, because you don't have to target her.
Yeah.
She
Damage does
won't get
nothing.
below. Yeah.
Watch the floor. There's a big green thing.
Each other off a little bit. Come to star if you can.
You're in the middle of the gas cloud. The fucking.
Come to flare if you can. Or well.
Just recover. He heals up. Any battle reses, put it on clouds. And palm.
North,
Where are you
north,
looking?
north, north,
Breath
north, north,
incoming.
north. Yeah, I'm looking.
Back to the middle.
Did we do it? Did we win?
Yeah,
North,
we
north,
won.
north,
north, north.
Yay.
Unless we all get
Incoming.
MC'd.
Yeah, don't counter chickens yet.
Even a majority of us getting MC'd would wipe us, because we'd kill each other.
Is their health at just 1 right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll die as soon as it comes out.
South, 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 south.
South.
All
Way
the way
south.
through.
Breath incoming.
Nice work, team. Just get back in positions and hit her as soon as she lands and she dies.
Drop a cauldron for old time's sake.
Inexpensive for that.
Yeah, get in normal positions in case she
Yeah,
doesn't
she's
mind.
playing this normal, but she'll die on the way to Hawk.
Die on the way to
Kill her!
Volley
One
kill.
damage! One damage!
Throwing knife,
Triple
go!
bang.
Nice work.
Yeah.
Wait, what was the killing blow?
Ooh, staff.
Ooh, staff!
Ooh.
I've seen that drop 4 times.
But I think
I saw it drop this morning.
Get your badges.
50 spell hit? What the hell?
I'll go wash my beard real quick.
Yeah, I wish that thing didn't have 50 fucking spell hit. It's so useless for arcane mage.
Don't go towards the gauntlet.
Does any mage even need that if they just take the...
Fire mage, yeah.
No, I guess, yeah, fire mage too.
Fire mage doesn't get Ellie, yeah.
You only get 3% from talents, I think.
Yeah, you can only get 3%. So you need like 6 on gear or something, right?
12.
13.
13
yeah.
if no resto shot.
Drana, yeah.
My god.
Everyone
First of
good
all,
on
Grad's
durability?
Moon for the staff.
Grad's
And I accidentally cleared off the chat log that tells me the bonuses for everybody. Let me reload maybe.
Very cool.
Cause I'm a fucking idiot.
I think I saw Eris and Lude on the Conqueror boots, right?
where if you peek around that corner, I'm gonna have a fit.
Give it a little peek.
All right, to remind us,
Yep,
let's put
it's-
Ura on diamond, Hawkwing on triangle, Tig your sheeping circle, and we're killing Skull. Clobs and Opal, you'll be up front, ready to
Rats, Eris, and Loot.
root the imps. If one of you guys can pick up the Deathbringers as they run in as well, but that's kind of negligible.
What'd you say I'm on, by the way?
You're on diamond, Hawkwing on triangle, facing away.
I got Eris, Grand Latar's Throckbow, Eskimos, Hawkwing, and Big Zaddy. I'll look at the pluses in just a second if they're close. Well.
Cheater. Cheater,
Well.
fucking eater.
Double.
Why did I waste a good roll on that? Damn it.
Any plus 10ers in chat?
Well, I think
I
Throck's
got
got
plus
plus
20.
20.
Oh my god.
Damn it. This is
Congrats, Doc.
large. I can put on the leatherworking gloves now.
Wow. Look at him go.
Are we missing someone?
We're getting cheeks in here.
Little ass cheeks.
I invited him. I think he was ghetto hearting or something.
Yeah.
Wait, someone have to leave?
No, we just.
Oh, 8 healers. Gotcha.
No, we don't need 8 healers. We need an
I
enhanced
swapped
shaman.
Andre.
Yeah, Andre, are you still in the raid chat?
Yeah, I'm here.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, fish, what the fuck is that?
Do we want to fix groups to swap me and Palm now? That
Yeah, we're going max DPS here. Make sure healers have the rest of shaman to lust them.
I get 2 shamans in my group. Oh no.
Probably not.
Well, that's what I meant.
The tank will use palmed as a double lust for the healer group. Or sorry,
We probably want to do.
Zaddy
this.
will be used
Right.
over in the rest of the healer group after palmed uses his. So if we don't change parties right now, it's going to be everybody lust on basically the pull, except for Zaddy, and Zaddy will be moved in after Palm's lust drops and just re-heroism. I think you want to move Moon out and put her in, or maybe swap her in for Zaddy, so that you're buffing more players. Perhaps move Park out to.
We want to give the healers heroism on Hero.
Right. So Rare will get Lust. You can move him into the place of Parsifal and swap Zaddy for Moon, and then we'll get 5 healers of Lust on the second one. So on the pull, you can either give it to Rare or Zaddy, Palm's heroism, and then swap the groups after the heroes cast it. Does that make sense?
Kinda.
Yeah, the idea here is that 5 healers get lusted on the pull, and 5 healers get immediately lusted right after.
Yeah. I don't know if Clob's getting a heroism is even that big though, because it just changed how many life blooms he can have up.
So
and I don't know if
let's
that
target
adds
Palm, Zaddy, Rare, Volarks, Palm, Zaddy, Rare, Volarks, and
Does that mean I'm not saving my heroism as well?
you're gonna pop it for us.
Got it.
We ready for trash?
Yeah, we can figure this stuff on at the door. Get it ready, check out, make sure everybody's here. Alright, let's get Parsifal to turn the corner and Tig to sheep with presence of mind.
Wait, sorry, one more time. What am I taking?
You're
Triangle.
on diamond, Hawkwing's on triangle.
You ready to?
There we go.
Oh, I hope you're ready.
Jump sheeped it.
Huge gamer.
Am I still dropping Agitotem, or am I back to dropping Wind Fury?
It resisted. Help.
Fury.
Throck, I need you to get some spell hit, buddy.
I'll switch it after this pack.
Your shit has like a 60% resist rate.
Maybe he can get that staff next week.
Give Throck the famed death staff.
Fuck.
Oh my god.
It didn't work again. No. That's rough.
Pull a single soulbinder and face him away.
Okay, well.
Alright, Throck.
No, it's fine.
One more and you're going in the shame box.
Maybe
You
we should
don't-
like give Throck less loot so he doesn't flag it.
You don't get to rip threat 4 pulls in a row.
Yeah, with 3 paladins, there's no reason he shouldn't have salve anyway. The next fight won't require wisdom for him. We give him King's Might and salve.
I went to him on the last time we did the fight.
On Eridar twins?
Was it our farthest attempt
Ow,
where we
it's like
were?
It's like a 4-minute fight.
Oh.
The dude was pumping. What do you mean? This man is gone.
Pull totems, bring him forward.
I think that you have to go fights longer than 5 minutes to need wisdom. Go ahead and MD and pull back. Oh, let's kill
Wait for
these
the
path
death bringer.
patrols. Yeah. Let
Oh, I know why. Because we didn't have blessing or judgmental wisdom uptime.
Okay.
I deserve it. I deserve that.
I'll take those words.
Resing him.
What are you doing?
I'm
Go ahead and MD
damaged.
pull.
I don't know.
Rock is dead.
Not
People
anymore.
sit up here.
Oh, wait.
Oh god, I bought
Here's a
it.
bank. I can't get him.
Do not AoE.
Do not cleave.
Found out their invisible line.
Nice.
Thanks for the salvation. Whoever did that.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm being punished for my hunter brother.
You're stuck with it.
Here's a Deathbringer.
Grand, that's when you whisper or Parsifal for a 10-minute wisdom.
No.
I've never had my Feign Death resist like 5 times in a row. I don't get it.
Watch out, there's 2 soulbinders next to each other. Here comes one. We did not pull the other one.
Okay, nice.
Keep that sheep.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Frozen pig.
Go ahead and kill it.
The pig. Since you warlocks love death coil so much, I wonder if you can death coil the imps. It might be immune to fear.
My other group uses hunters to concussive shot them and
They're
blow
like
up.
immune to it. They take the damage, but yeah.
Got a death
Pull
bringer
totems, bring them
coming in.
forward.
We probably need to wait for the pat, because the Soulbringer's going to come back down.
Yeah.
Okay, good call.
We could use this opportunity for mana after we kill the Deathbringer and the Imp.
Alright, man up.
Drink up.
Mana looks really good, except for Cheetike.
God, Cheetah. Here, take an Enervate. It's so good for you.
Ah, thank you.
He did always request it when we were leveling up to 70, always asking if we had Blue Lightning ready.
No, give me the blue lightning.
Go ahead and chain
We
pull
need-
here.
Yeah, let's pull them down so that we can get the imps.
Mm-hmm.
No, we're not DPSing diamond here. Not
These are your
supposed to.
2s and 3s.
Fucking resist it again. This is bullshit.
Getting some really weird lag spikes. I think I'm gonna restart my game before we pull the boss.
Yeah, nice line of sight there, Clouds.
Assassin.
With the assassin.
There's
You got
two,
of
there's
them.
two, there's two.
Stack them and whack.
Is it like lag or frame lag?
I think it's just frame lag. That's why I'd say I'm gonna restart it.
I had the problem last night, and it was caused by add-ons. And whenever I reloaded, it'd be good for like an hour or two.
My week where what caused me to lag a lot at first, the big Sunwell one.
Oh yeah. I'll try a reload. Let's see.
All right, let's get one of the tanks to grab Moon and tank it away. Let's MD triangle to Ura, and you'll pull a diamond yourself, Ura.
Sorry, I don't have MD.
Hawkwing back on Moon.
I got it.
All right, pull.
You got MD in 18 seconds, Gran.
It's true.
Oh, did I body pull that? Dude?
Keep Moon 30 yards. You want to pull back, guys?
Oh, we got a Deathbringer on top of me too. I can keep it. Well, okay, it's in y'all. I can't grab it. Get the
Mark,
top
if you
of the
can talk.
Deathbringer.
Let's kill his
Bull
Deathbringer
and
now.
Rare are down.
It's okay.
I was not able to taunt. I had to taunt
Hold
the
your
skull.
cleaves.
What is that poison on the ground?
Hawkwing's pulling the commander further away. Healers, be aware.
Somebody get that Vanquisher in the back. You got it, Park?
Trying
Got
my
two
taunt
soul binders.
resisted. Eddie's bringing it in.
I got it. How do we get the soul binders?
Hawkwing body pulled, I think.
Need to
I'm MC'd. I'm MC'd.
need to
Key
kill these soul
purchase.
binders.
Timo's MC'd.
Soul binders are target.
Stop airing.
You're choosing threes.
I'm NC'd again.
Just whack.
I am the tank now.
Now we gotta do this whole thing over again on the last pull.
We shouldn't have to do the whole thing if we're quick, right? Or does it all
He'll
respawn?
definitely respawn. The bottom is probably already respawned.
You and I had this shiz.
Tank it. Shield wall. Okay, lesson learned. Be careful how close you get to that door, Hawk.
Alright, can we stand in those poison clouds? I didn't notice how much damage they were doing.
Yeah, that's super fair, Hawk. We need to pull that group back to give Hawkwing enough room to tank. It was the right move what you did. Too. Just a yard or two too far. Can I kick the mind control I tried?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean those soul binders are negligible packs, so we kill them before the MCs or the summons go out. They also have a chance to summon demons. Yeah, lesson learned. We'll pull that last pack back onto the bridge.
They have it. Oh yeah, there. Never mind. Sorry.
Think he can pet skip this ramp? The whole thing?
Probably.
Oh, actually, the mobs keep spawning, don't they? Like the little patrols.
Yeah.
Yes. It's not hard enough to skip anyway. These guys drop any loot?
Think
Hey,
so.
they
I
do.
think we got
Yeah, they
sun
do.
modes last week.
Yeah, we definitely got something from this area last week.
Can I get a quick summon in a second? I picked up my boots in the gym real quick. If that's okay.
Truck just texted me and
summon?
said that I left the doors unlocked.
Yeah, I'm inside.
Ah.
Loot or Creel or something. Never mind. I guess. Okay.
with the blacksmithing chest drop. That'd be cool.
I think there's a lot of patterns we could use.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
excited
knowing our
about
luck,
them
we
until I
won't get
looked
any.
at the list, and it seems pretty unlikely to get the ones we want. There's so many. All right, everyone's ready. Dig, if you want to jump sheep again, that seemed to work out pretty well. What was Mana Fiend on top of the Vanquishers? Keep your offensive cooldowns on CD. Anytime we do a 4-pack pull, just use them.
Comes the imps.
Okay, good job, Melee.
It's very big brain.
Pull totems, bring them forward.
Get your drinks in as soon as we get out of combat. We'll pull this one back.
Good MD Grand.
Yeah.
Is that star moves away? Pull.
Yeah.
Okay, if a Deathbringer comes in, we do like nothing. Just pull.
Here comes one.
Okay, just pull it. Park will pick it up with his Consecrate.
Tragic, you have a really good seal twist there.
No, just one auto attack.
His death is at 1 second into the fight.
Oh, I was hoping you had a real good seal twist there, and then we could blame the tanks.
No, not even close. I
There's
got
a
over.
situation there that the tank gets blamed.
Well, you seem to like to blame the healers enough, so you know.
The other
when I die,
soulbinder
it's always
is
someone
adding
else's
down.
fault.
Careful, the other soulbinder is at the bottom too.
Healers adjust.
Oh my gosh, Timo.
Listen, I don't want to talk about that.
Yeah.
Well, that Soulbinder.
I'm curious. Let's see. Nope. Can't cycle in them either.
There's an imp coming down, watch out.
We got a little bit of time.
Do you want to pull this 4-pack or wait?
The Soulbinder is just going up right now. You can probably pull.
Oh. Soulbinder comes back. He's our top target.
Oh.
Here she comes.
Get a good seal twist. Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
How did that break?
Watch your
Careful,
cleave.
careful.
Soulbinder is now
Kill
the
the
target.
soulbinder.
Putting a skull.
2s and 3s.
I wouldn't drop Earth Elemental. You're gonna get the Vanquisher to cleave melee.
Oh. My bad.
Looks like your Feign worked this time.
Just a circle.
It's fine.
Is there a good TBC haste calculator?
Doesn't it just like show it in the spell window?
Haste
Yeah.
make you cast faster. There's
Yeah, but I'm
calculator.
wondering, like what my percentage of haste would be with my
Go Life Shaper and Cleave.
when I regen for full haste.
Circles up. Switch to it.
Someone res shiz after this.
I'll get him.
Just to
I
try
gotta
to
drink
crit.
anyways.
Attic, where you at, my friend?
What's up?
I wanted you to res me.
And use all my mana?
Look alive.
I gotta have like a full mana bar.
Throw some flares out. You might be able to catch the second assassin.
There it is.
No, Luke!
Content.
He lived and looked out.
Pull totems, bring them forward.
I wonder as Creel after this.
I'll get him.
Rare has full mana. Rare can do it. You need to get some mana.
Well, y'all
back.
can keep pulling. I can res krill and drink.
Well, we can't pull for. This is a big pull.
Ooh, that's right.
The last big one. We got time. It's okay. Just res and mana up, and we'll pull this one back to where we are now. The sheep will be out of the way, and Hawkwing will have plenty of room.
Remember to misdirect triangle onto me.
That'll be Throck because I just used mine.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, 1%!
Me and Palm should be good on mana before your MD runs out, I think.
Wow.
Oh, well, never
What are
mind.
y'all doing?
He's got a glaive, dude. He's gaming.
Oh my god. I'm sorry. I have a res timer. Go ahead and pull. I can join the fight afterward.
Hold on, I got 10 seconds on a presence of mind.
What's your res timer, Shiz?
I'm about to pop.
Then we can
Yeah,
just wait.
re-res it, bro.
Alright,
Another Deathbringer.
Alright, no one do anything ridiculous.
just pull right after this.
Please, thank you. All right, go ahead and pull back up, guys.
How did you get that one?
Do we want cooldowns here as well?
Yeah.
Come on, break sheep. After this guy dies. Oh well, look at that works too.
All right, we got two different pulls of 2 soul binders each. Just fight them where we stand here. Go ahead and pull the right ones. Go star first. All right, go and pull the other ones. Ooh, just beating somebody up.
Teemo's
Beard
tanking.
everybody.
Good thing there's not any more mobs in here.
Teemo tanked that.
You did. I'm just
Alright,
really
hook
good.
the right side.
boy.
Skip this one. There's a patrol just on the other side. No, they're not up here.
Watch the corner of the stairs. Don't accidentally pull.
Hey, come to Shiz. Pull.
I ain't sheeping it.
Back up. Okay, go ahead and pull the last two.
Three.
Four.
Assassins.
Sheep.
Right.
Throck?
Don't talk to me, man.
Tell me why I have to hold my taunt button because I know you're gonna pull.
Do more threat. I don't know. I have salve now,
Tanks
so
adjust.
Oh.
Ooh. Hard loot.
I think that's 6.5, right? It is 6.5. That is the haste healing ones and the
assassin
haste ones.
Brock, is your hearth up?
Yeah.
You have a red gem?
I have one in my bag, dude.
Oh, are these ones we can sun mode?
Go get your
Yeah, they can be summoned into resto healing gloves.
go get
I
your
think
loot, guys. Your boots.
You already got them, bro.
They're in my bag. I just need somebody to cut this gem. No, I have the.
I can cut it.
Okay.
Can't you cut it?
I'm my other guy.
Did you drop jewel crafting?
Huh? No, I did not drop jewel crafting.
All right, I
just
guess
need to
resto
go
shamans and
learn
enhanced elemental shamans.
Yeah, rest out Ellie.
There's 10 agi.
Loot and Eris, y'all could commit suicide. Well, Sudoku.
I'm just gonna
Big
hearth and
palm
then
loot.
port back.
They want you to get your boots. It'll help you do more damage.
Yeah,
I want to
they're
point out that
so
the
big.
gloves you have are like 10 MP5 difference between these.
Who's
If you want,
hearthing
the MP5 might still be worth it. I don't know.
I'll let you make that decision, Palmed.
If someone's hearthing, if they could.
Hard, what
grab
you're
it,
saying
so
is
we
there's significantly bigger upgrade for damage
Crab
dealers
what?
and healers.
I don't know what healing stats are really worth, but I just know that it's very similar to the gloves that Palmed already has.
What
But
did you need, Throck?
I just need 8 of those each, if you can. Actually, Saltita, are you at the bank?
I will be, yes.
Okay. can you
Nobody's
grab
going to shame you if you take them.
8 greater planers and 8
consider
arcane
that.
dust.
Would you drop
I don't
your
know,
full
that-
base board, or do you have another?
That 10 extra haste.
Is it 10 haste?
Yeah, if he gets the new ones, he loses 10 haste.
Excuse me, it's 9.
I can't count.
All right, let's talk real quick about healing assignments. Can you type in the raid chat what you did last week during our good pull attempt? Healers,
They healed.
your assignments. We had a really good thing going.
I held range.
We spammed.
Can you just type them into the raid chat, please? All healers, type what you assigned. Come on, healers, look alive. Type your stuff in.
I think COH. I was assigned to chain heal.
Good gracious. Yeah, I'm
Honestly-
sorry. I meant to. We tried to figure this out in raid leading chat, but I'm trying to recreate the success we had on that one pull. A lot of this like learning we did last week was figuring out a good raid heal assignments.
I'm bringing just a bunch of motes as well.
Alright, Volarx, you are permanently on the Shadow Twin tank. I had one. Are you sure we didn't have you on Parsifal, Volarx, because the chain heals weren't reaching?
Oh, do you not need a sun mode art?
Yeah, for my version, it's the one that's already there.
Okay, I just brought the sun modes in just in case.
Yeah.
The Eridar Twins. The Eridar Twins is a two-phase encounter that includes a pair of bosses.
Alright, Volarx, you're on tanks. Let's have Zaddy on chain heal upstairs. And have Grim on chain heal downstairs. Probably bounce it off the tank.
Little ass cheeks, could you just resend me that whisper?
Worked for us, but is by no means the only way to do this fight. If I had to guess, this would be
Cheeks, you'll want to keep Hots up on the two active tanks, and then anybody who gets Seer, you'll want to throw Hots on.
Alright, so for raid composition,
Volarx, your tank healing and throwing heals prioritized to the Seer. There's an ability here called Flame Seer, I think it is.
7 healers. More so than any fight so far, 7 healing this fight feels really good. I highly recommend it.
Yeah, Flame Seer is the big dot that's going to kill us.
Eridar Twins have a lot of abilities and mechanics, but in practice, there's really only a few things.
Bombed, you can flex between raid heals, the rare, you circle of healing, everybody.
Thank you very much, Paul.
Let's first cover the
And Palm, you'll want to keep an eye on Parsifal if the Hots aren't enough.
Simply put, getting hit by the fire spells will give stacks of flame touched, dealing increased damage over
No primal might proc.
and getting hit by shadow
But our team that
stacks of dark touched, which decreases healing received. Additionally, getting
Oh, I'm not actually ready. I have to do some socket.
Wait, where's
Lewd is not here.
will clear flame touch stacks. Sacrilege
Don't forget your trinkets.
It's in the center, like where the inn is, like near the mailbox. In that, on the right, I think, in that building.
She has about 4 main abilities.
That you're near.
First, Confounding
Alright,
Blast, which deals a large amount of shadow damage and disorients.
Yeah, that's the
current
building,
aggro
the one
target
you're
for
in.
6 seconds. This happens about.
I'll try to
35
handle
30 seconds.
the
It's a temporary aggro
shaman
drop,
movement
and she
here.
will run back to the previous tank when the debuff fades, if they are still waiting on threat. The second ability, Shadow Blades, is a casted attack that will do around 3,500 damage to all targets in melee range. Her third ability, Shadow Image. She'll spawn small, untargetable copies of herself that last about 8 seconds and will randomly melee a player. Each melee attack will add a stack of Dark Touched, and they have a chance on hit to cast Shadow Fury, which deals around 2,000 damage and stuns targets within 10 yards for 2 seconds. And finally, Shadow Nova, Sacrilage's signature ability. This is typically cast on a random target. Note that there might be some rhyme or reason on who she targets for this, but we can't confirm anything. Either way, it deals 3,500 shadow damage to anyone within 10 yards of the target. Next, Grand Warlock Alethus. Her main attack
I'm going to be swapping Zaddy for Moon and Rare for Parsifal.
7,500 fire damage and leaves a patch of fire at the target's feet. Next, Flame Seer, which is a debuff placed on 3 random raid members. It deals fire damage every second for 6 seconds, while also stacking a flame touch debuff on each tick.
On the pull, we'll use
Next, Pyrogenics.
Zaddy's Lust.
Places on herself that
Bread
increases
Time,
all
Ard, and
fire
Grim
damage
can
done
all
by
lust on
35%.
pull.
This can be dispelled.
Bombed, you'll hold it until I tell you to
And
use it.
finally, the most important mechanic of the fight, Conflagration. This is her signature ability. It's a 3.5-second cast on a random player in the raid. When the cast finishes, the target and anyone within 8 yards.
First attempt, we won't use heroisms. We're just gonna get a feel for the heal assignments and try to last as long as we can. And then we'll come back and give it a full send.
Takes 1,600 fire damage every second and is disoriented for 6 seconds.
Is there a realm in which you would call for them?
A lot of fire damage
No, not
to
on this
anyone that
first
comes
pull.
in range for the duration. These effects are splashed to any other player that are within 8 yards.
Can range go ahead and jump up here so we don't make sure we don't have anybody fall?
Larger
You know,
than 3
like
to 4 players,
I don't know.
they will all die instantly. Okay, I know that was a lot to absorb, but just stick with me.
fucking it
I'll
up this
explain
week.
what's important, and
See ya.
what you can ignore. All right, now that you know all of their abilities, let's talk about positioning.
Healers, go ahead and refrain from using PvP trinket.
Your Althas tank will
Just
initiate
maximum
the
heal
pull
output, unless one of your trinkets is garbage.
Now this can be a paladin, a warlock, or any other tank. The ranged DPS and healers should all be stacked on the center portion of the balcony overlooking the bosses. Note that the lip
Everybody else in the
can't be
raid should
anywhere to
have
jump
one.
onto, so take it at an angle or toggle walk to get there and ready for the fight. Remember to untoggle walk. This positioning will limit the ability for the shadow images to reach and stun the range stack. After Althas has been pulled, the melee and Sacrilege tanks should jump off the balcony. Sacrilege should be tanked under the balcony where the ranged and healers are, but still in line of sight. Alright, phase 1. Phase 1
Clouds and cheeks, you're keeping hots on the two active tanks, and that'll rotate between Parsifal all the time, and Hawkwing and Uro will swap back and forth.
We chose to kill Sacrilege first with this strategy.
We'll dump a first MD from Grand straight into Hawkwing.
What?
This will prevent
Magic.
Moon blinked into them, I think.
The first conflagration will come around
Got instantly killed.
Well, we can res her while standing in the correct spot, so.
Targeted has 3.5 seconds to run at least 8 yards out of the group before they are hit. Late
No harm, no foul.
will lead to an instant wipe. The raid should be prepared to deal
It's
with
okay,
3 to
Moon.
4 conflagration casts before the boss is pushed into phase 2. Healers need to be prepared for heavy raid damage from anyone hit by conflagration and flame seer.
Moon's ready.
Because they will have high
We're gonna
flame
pull
touch stacks.
Like I was saying, Grand, you'll put the Mistract into Hawkwing at the start, and then Throck followed up immediately.
Stacking and then resetting debuffs.
On
So we're
Hawkwing.
gonna go over how
Uro,
to do
just
that
keep up.
The ranged group will generally be building up flame touch debuffs.
Uro, remember the plan. Don't get hit by conflict.
Yeah, I know.
Don't hit me with conflict.
I'll stand up here with the range the whole time.
And I believe once we get the Shadow Warlock down, we're all going to be stacking up because the fire debuff hurts far more than getting the Shadow Burst, right?
We'll prioritize heals on the Seer targets. The Flame Seer is the reason why most of us died. But we want everyone in the raid to get hit by the Shadow Nova or Shadow Fury. Shadow Nova.
I think it's Shadow Nova.
I think it is too. And that includes you, Park. Don't let yourself get too high on stacks. Run into the boss to make sure you're getting a Shadow Nova as well, so you drop your stacks.
Hawk on you.
Alright, let's give it a shot here.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh my god.
Take
Watch it
shiz,
get down
gotta
and
stop.
blow. What the fuck?
What? I'm not even close on threat.
You have to be top 2 need to be tanks.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I was
Oh,
I
yeah,
was
for
second
sure.
when I got it. I'm still second.
Stay alive as long as you can. It's a heal test here. Alright, a little bit of scuffed. Uroda didn't do his job right.
I'm telling you, I don't know what it is a threat. I don't know if it matters. Maybe I need to mangle the Alatus or something.
Your details updated.
My threat was second, I promise you.
Yeah, he was fine. We just passed him when he had to run out. Yeah, so to clarify there, the threat meter isn't you just be below the active tank, you have to be below both Hawkwing and Ura.
So it's Uber's fault. Got it.
Help.
Yep.
Clubs.
Do you guys want to drop a repair pod, or should I go and repair it?
I can drop one. No worries.
Healing field.
protection.
I'm feeling good about this.
Let's go ahead and full send it. Heroisms.
We may want to wait for the first can flag.
Yeah, we are.
Ard, what mats do you need? I brought in a bunch of enchanting mats.
Do you have primal mana?
I did not bring that.
Yeah, I can just get it from my other character.
I have 9 moats. If you have one.
It's whack that they don't give you a teleport up to this boss.
You do when you kill it.
I want a teleport to each boss after it dies.
So you want to be able to be teleported to... Oh, I guess the Brutalis and Felmyst one would just share the same port.
Yeah.
Never mind. I forgot. I have the primals on Ard for some reason, but I didn't put them in my bag.
Wondering, someone says in the Druid Discord that the second person in threat always gets conflag.
Doesn't make any sense.
I feel like if that were true, that would be
pretty widely acknowledged mechanic.
Yeah. That you could cheese that pretty easily.
I mean, that makes sense why he's always getting targeted.
I've gotten hit, yeah, like
I'm
the
gonna
4
always
times.
getting targeted. Pretty much is. And the times he's not targeted, someone's probably second on threat.
I do have
No,
a bunch
I do
of
not
void
want to
crystals though,
test
Ard.
this. This is not a widely accepted cause for the conflict. There's a lot of disagreement in the community about what actually causes it.
Well, if it happens again, I mean, what do we do then?
We've had polls where it didn't happen already. So if it was that algorithmic, then it wouldn't be. This would be a very easy thing to kind of know if
Why
it was
would there
that.
be second on threat on that thing
That's
anyway?
systematic. Because Hawkwind gets stunned and drops all of its threat.
Oh, you meant? I thought you were talking about second on the
No.
fire bitch.
No.
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna wear a PvP
I don't
trinket.
like her. She's not very nice.
Fire betch.
I'm gonna sacrifice a little bit of survivability and wear a PvP trinket.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Folix.
We will heroism after the first conflag cast goes out. Not while she's casting it, after the cast hits. Except for Palmed.
Timo, you got a good little outfit going there.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the robot here. They'll pay attention to me. Thank you.
Everyone repair.
Ooh, 54
42
gold. That was
what?
pretty big.
But
54. Half of my
died a lot
field
to
use is
Felmyst.
gone. Yeah, I
He's
died
rich
twice in
right
one
now.
fight.
That bot just made so much money.
Walking out here with bitches.
Ard, do you need any void crystals or greater planers?
No. I
Okay.
just need those prismatics now and a summon.
How many prismatics do you need?
6 large prismatics.
Ouch.
All right, they're ready and waiting for you.
My game is not loading.
I get light parcel.
Yeah.
Or did you catch the summon that was sent out to you?
He was in loading screen. We couldn't summon.
I got booted out of the loading screen, but I'm in the instance now.
Use the repair bot.
Alright, this is full send. Everything you got on your character, use it.
can trinket as soon as I see the conflag debuff, right?
Once you get hit and lose control of your character, that's when you use it.
Yeah.
But basically, as soon as that cast goes out, you'll feel a stun and then just pop it.
Yeah.
What trinket are you dropping for the
57
trinket?
stamina. So just health.
Larks is demonstrating an easy way to get up. You don't even have to use your spacebar. Just line yourself up and run up the ramp.
I'm sacrificing, since it has resilience, I'm sacrificing a little bit of armor too, so I can get hit rating and pop more threat.
I like Red's slow walk, to be honest. That's smart.
So do we have a dedicated healer to the range group as well?
Daddy.
Perfect.
And rare, basically. The players up top are going to take more damage than the players down below. Focus up. Don't forget to dispel, remove that fire pyromancy buff. Alright, let's get MD. Oh, sorry, wait. Rare. Everyone's ready. Alright, MD's up.
You should probably demon slaying or full sending then.
Yes.
Need timer.
Pretty close.
Get overwritten. Dweeb.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Did she just glitch out for a second? She didn't cast anything for like 5 seconds.
And he was second, and he got it.
Yep. Alright, all heroes.
Bring in some fire over here for you guys.
We get knocked back up. Y'all just do me.
Pumped. Pumped.
I need to get a stack of fire.
Bombed heroism.
Fire's over here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I gotta get fire.
Oh.
It's not ticking on me.
You have to stand in it for a second.
Yeah. We have to wait for the debuff to drop, like just sitting in until you see it drop. It won't be instant.
That's
Better at 14%.
I think what's happening, Shiz, with the conflag thing is it's supposed to do the confounding and then the conflag other than the first one. So that it's confounding and then hitting the third person in threat with conflag.
What is confounding?
Confounding is the one that disorients the target.
Gotcha.
So in the first time we're doing it, Hawk's not getting confounding. It's just going conflag first, which I think is always targeting the second person in threat.
I hear you guys, and I recognize that our attempts are suggesting that. I did a fair amount of research on this fight, and there's a lot of disagreement among how this works. Like I said, if it was that systematic, then this wouldn't be such a contentious topic of what's being caused of it. I understand what our pools. I understand what our pools are suggesting, but we're going to keep going with what we're doing. We're not going to change anything.
Because the only people I can think of that have gotten it besides the second on threat are Lewd and Sea Sponge.
Picked it up like 3 times last week.
Well,
But if
we'll do
it's
it again.
The Distorian
I don't know.
one, right? Like he could have just went to you because it's the third.
Yeah,
thing that he was
yeah,
doing?
it's the
Right.
third person threat after the first one.
Right. So I mean, that could have.
I mean, I don't know. That's what it looked like there.
Yeah, because I got it and I wasn't expecting to get it at all.
I get you guys. It's what's happening to us suggests that this is very systematic. I just don't believe that we're discovering something that thousands of other guilds are not experiencing the same thing. To me, it feels like RNG. And again, I'll restate. I understand that the data is suggesting that this is extremely systematic. It feels that way. But for now, we're not going to try to coax the conflag on specific targets until it becomes inarguably obvious.
All right, so we're at 1 in 225 right now.
Never tell me the odds. Name that movie.
I don't know.
Star Trek.
Heard it.
You nailed it, Zaddy.
Oh, is it the new Star Trek?
No, it's Star Wars.
I don't remember that. Who says that? Han?
Han Solo says it like every movie.
Okay.
Never tell me the odds, kid.
It's been a minute since I've seen 4, 5, and 6.
You should only watch 7, 8, and 9. They're the best.
Oh my god, get out of here. Can we kick Chudek? Actually, you know what? You know what?
Do
you know
it.
what?
Do it.
I don't have
Thank
enough
you.
money to
Thank
repair. I've actually never even seen 9 yet, so.
You can keep it that way.
I didn't either.
After 8, it was just too terrible.
But wait, it gets better.
Somehow, Palpatine returned.
I kept watching after 2.
Plot points revealed through a Fortnite event.
My favorite are the prequels.
Prequels are
It's working.
Right.
It's working.
I love the prequels, dude.
Yeah,
Jar
I
Jar's
think
the best.
number
okay,
3
never
is
mind.
pretty good.
That's a little far.
When Darth Vader goes and kills all the little kids, like, I sympathize with that.
The younglings.
I don't like. Does anybody like Rogue One? I've heard a lot of people like it. I hate
Rogue
it.
One is the best of the
Yeah, that's the best
Rogue
thing in Star
One's
Wars.
so good.
Easily.
All right, we passed a ready check.
The Vader scene was the only good part.
Lightly buff here. If you have low rank scrolls, it's a good pull for it. We're going to pull without lust to continue learning. Go ahead and get Mr. X out.
Come out of line of sight.
Yeah. Hawk, come up here a little bit. Hawk, you're up.
5,
Not yet.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm gonna get conflag. Okay, no.
Leaving some fire.
Oh,
in me.
disproven.
Heals on Ura. Harris are pretty high. You're good.
Yeah, I'm stopping.
fire is a lot better than the other part.
What'd you say?
That position for fire on the other side.
Should we try 8 heal?
Kill it.
So close.
Yeah, that wasn't bad. With heroes on the healers, that might have felt a little easier. I'd like to hear from any healer who feels like their job is easy. I don't think that's gonna respond to yes to anybody. All right, what I'd like to hear is the druids, the 2 resto druids. How's your order of operations looking? Keeping hots on the tanks, and then we need to be looking at the seer. I can almost guarantee most of our deaths are from players targeted by flame seer. So those are your priority targets. Volarx, how's your job? Do you feel like you're overhealing a lot?
Don't think.
Yeah, shows this is really easy.
Like in the
Did
tank
you hear-
transition, it was rough, but okay. So all I can say there is that the flame seer are your priority targets to pump your chain heals into, instead of expecting them to bounce to players. You need to be targeting the players that get flame seer and letting them bounce off of them.
Is
You're taking-
Flame Seer being highlight in your healing frames for the healers? Or do y'all need like a weak aura for that?
Probably be beneficial. I'm not seeing it highlight on mine.
Flame Seer ticks extremely fast, twice every second, and it does a total of 8,000 damage over 6 seconds. So players are going to just get chunked. You'll see their health bar just falling steadily and fast.
I think.
Yeah, that's how I died, and I only received 1 heal.
I think if both the druids keep up Life Bloom on Parsifal, nobody else really has to heal him at all, based off his damage taken.
Healers, grab that weak aura. We'll put on another full send attempt, and the faster we kill, the less healing this is going to be. You guys should have heroism for the entirety of the first phase, or the vast majority of it. So you'll have significantly more haste this time.
The only thing
use the second one. I think it's smaller.
The only thing we run out on is conflag, right? Nothing else.
Correct.
I feel like I saw someone run out on Shadow Nova, but maybe I was just mistaken.
Yeah, could have been trying to drop stacks maybe, but there was fire on
Yeah,
top of us. Maybe we didn't see it.
could be.
All right, Park. What I was trying to tell you unsuccessfully. Looking for my smoke. Here we go. Put your try to keep a fire where that smokestack is, right next to the tanks on this side, because you hit one behind the melee, and that probably didn't hurt us, but it's easier for the tanks to move that direction instead of having to turn the boss around and parry haste. So if you keep it on the side that the tanks are on, the melee can run over there, and the tanks have a really easy sidestep into the fire.
Got it.
Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
All right. Again, we're gonna have all heroisms after the first conflag, except for bread time. I'd like you to hold yours for another 10 seconds after the first conflag, just so we don't rip the threat. Maybe we can just do Grim and Bread. You guys hero after the second conflag. Although I'm a little worried about the Warlock's threat.
It's up to you. I'm spec full haste.
Here's what we're going to do. We're going to hold all heroisms except for Zaddy's at the start, and then we'll all pop our heroisms except for Zaddy when the first one runs out. That should give us good uptime. So consider this first boss is 90 seconds long. About hold your 2-minute cooldowns until 40 seconds into the fight, where the second heroism comes out. So don't use your potions, don't use your 3-minute cooldowns. Wait until the second, the first heroism falls off, and we'll all use heroisms together at the second one.
Am I really starting at the heroism?
Zaddy, you'll start on first conflict.
First conflict. Okay, cool.
And the only reason we're doing that is in case Ura gets targeted. We'll want to save the hero if he gets targeted.
And the first part of the fight is pretty easy until the Shadow Blades and the whatever thing fire buff goes out. There's not a lot of damage going out.
Yeah, true.
You guys will have heroes for the majority of this fight, the first phase at least, so it shouldn't be an issue. So Zaddy pops his at the start. Everyone else will wait until the 40-second mark.
You see that main tank get conflagged, melee needs to run out too. That can happen. Like the current tank.
Yeah,
Or could you call when the tank gets disoriented? So I can just switch to the other tank? Because I'm just spamming heals.
There might be a timer. I'll see if there is one.
We'll send. Look alive.
Here we go. Let's kill him.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, come on, Fire Elemental. What are you doing?
He must have been hanging out with my trees.
Where are you on the threat?
I'm trying.
That's interesting. Said she was gonna conflag me.
Pain.
It didn't even show me second on mine. That was weird.
It's out of range.
Use any heroisms.
Oh, was that conflag on me?
Just maybe.
I don't know, was it?
I got the alert and then I started running away and then I looked at my debuffs and it didn't have a conflag debuff. But I guess that's not how it works. My bad.
The debuff goes on you until it actually gets like casted.
Everybody run. It's probably better to save it for the fights anyway.
I don't think any hero was used, so.
Yeah, we're good. It was a sketchy threat at the beginning. It was going well.
Yeah. I'll stand behind again. I like the first 3 times I had a lot of threat, so I was just gonna try to stand in front. But I guess
I think you're pretty safe to stand there for like 10 to 15 seconds and build threat and then move over.
Yeah.
The comment that made a lot of sense to me was it was like 7 or above on the threat meter. It's an eligible target for conflag, which is why healers never get it. So it's probably not quite as statistically ridiculous as 1 in 25 for Ura. It's more like 1 in 7.
Hasn't Palm been? I mean, Palm puts out a lot of threats. Hasn't Palm been targeted before a couple of times? Or completely conflagged? Or am I wrong?
I think
Be
only when
interested
we're
to hear if
wiping.
any healer ever got it.
Oh no. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was Lewd and Tig this time.
Why we're running healers with no PvP trinket, everybody else does. It might be like 7 through 2 or something. That's
Pretty sure.
That was the concept that I don't have any reason to believe that over other theories, but
I'll let you know if I ever get it, and then we'll know if it's 7 or not.
No one died to Flameseer.
Positive.
That's real good.
Everyone died to cum flag somehow, though. I don't know what happened there.
Something happened there, I don't know what.
My DBM kept saying Parsifal was getting it.
Everyone
No,
dies. Oh, did I have cum flag?
Parsifal keeps saying Parsifal.
Yeah, tanks need to do better. Come on.
What are you talking about?
I think the
Parsifal's
weak aura,
comment threw me off.
yeah, I think the weak aura kind of messes it up. Like
Yeah,
the one that
if-
calls out whether you're being targeted.
Yeah, it
I would
fucks up
ignore
and
the /slave crap.
Sometimes it says I'm getting targeted when I'm not.
Dude, your comment was like, "Oh, maybe that's what happened to me." When I heard you say that.
Big, you're keeping a really close eye on the focus target for pyrogenics.
Yeah, I'll try to.
You
do
got
better.
a target of target up for your focus?
Yeah, I've focus and a macro to spell steal it. I've just been pretty bad about it so far tonight.
Right. I'm just saying if you have target of target up on your focus, you're a good candidate to call out the conflict target. You feel me?
Yeah, just listen to your add-ons because apparently they're right. I don't know if I can call it out in time.
Either way, but your weak aura it makes it really obvious.
How do you turn on target of target on your focus?
I don't know. Mine doesn't have it, so.
You only can with like an add-on.
I don't have target of target then.
Okay, just trust your weak aura. For Parsifal, you may be able to see it if you want to call it, because you actually have the boss targeted the whole time.
Okay.
All right, everybody is ready. I'm gonna put a pull timer.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Lewd.
Zaddy, Lust.
Alright, I'm putting a blaze over here to the side. Creel.
Zaddy, can you tell me when your Lust falls?
Put another blaze to the
5
side.
seconds.
I'm gonna go get that debuff.
Lust fell.
On Tiro, along with everyone else.
Died.
Just another one off to the side.
Compounding blow in 3, 2, 1.
You need all battle res.
We hopping down?
Yes, everyone hop down.
B-res me.
You res Clops.
Or me. Like,
Target you.
Clobs B-res me.
Hellstone.
Use Hellstone Bandage if you can once you get the Flameseer debuff off.
Get in, Park. Make sure you drop your stats.
Constance, can we rotate some healers into the Shadow Priest group?
Damn, I missed it. Think I can bubble these?
Yeah,
Yes.
switch claws and cheeks.
I can bubble them.
Shadow Nova.
Yeah, group 4 for a second. Need a seal of wisdom if somebody can.
Flux got it.
Park, your stacks are high. I'm not sure if there's anything you can do about it, but
I just have to get in on it. Nova.
It should be Nova in 5 seconds. You probably.
Here it
Okay,
comes.
in, come in.
The person who has it needs to go to him, not the other way around.
We can't avoid. Can't have the.
You want me DI Park?
No.
if I get another Searing Pain, don't heal me. I'm gonna onk for mana.
Nova, go.
I was trying to get. Nice.
Yay.
We did it!
Fuck yeah, let's go!
Oh, dude. Nice.
Bracers!
Grazie Sponge.
God, look at that PvP neck, boys.
Shit. Wait, no, I got those already.
Yeah, she
Oh, wow.
already got that.
We got 3 of them.
God,
Well,
man.
fuck yes. We've gotten 4 of them. Good job, everybody.
Yo, that was crazy.
Yeah, that fight was wild.
I died like incredibly early on.
Yeah, I didn't know this boss could drop bracers.
Kudos to you healers. That was nuts at the end
That
there.
was
Yeah.
My health was taking a beating.
Yeah, you guys are cracked for that.
Shout out to the Shadow Priest group. Y'all fucking pumped.
I got 6.
I was in Mana Pain City the entire time.
Fight is so fucking crazy, dude.
Very crazy. Well done. That was
Holy
huge.
shit, dude. Alright, time to go and fight Muru.
One shot
God.
Muru time.
Alright, Sindorai Pendant of Triumph. I have no reserves on this. I think this is the PvP one? Is it? I have no idea.
It does resilience.
Looks like it's going Teemo's way on 5.
It
Well,
does.
it's got resilience on it.
Clearly. It's...
As somebody who doesn't PvP, that was my initial thought too.
See?
Oh yeah.
And really better than the PvP one.
Shroud of Redeemed Souls, go ahead and roll.
Yeah,
That's
the last PvP neck I had was from like season 1 though, so this is like a pretty big jump in PvP necks.
Crazy, a piece of loot nobody wants.
This is open.
Um,
Opal got a braces last week, so go ahead and roll if you want some bracers.
Last night.
Oh yeah.
A week ago, I got them.
So get some more cheeks loot. This can get sun moded into what?
I think it's
some
this.
of them do tank shoulders or those.
Wait, those go into the tank shoulders?
Yeah, but
He's
they're
talking about the feral tank shoulders.
yeah.
I thought it was the demon tooth shoulder pads.
That turns into the demon tooth shoulder pads.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Yeah, that's tank shoulders, by the way. You get to tank if you use them.
Looks like they're headed Shydike's way. Open trade.
Congrats on your tank shoulders, dude.
I'm so confused.
Cool, I'm
They're good for
respecking
druid tanks. Look at the armor value. They're green because it's extra armor.
respecking Rhett. Chadok's tanking from here on out.
Dude, replace SSC
This
lead.
is druids and
Master druids, right? So,
boomkins.
Boomkins and druids.
Going to Clobs and 5.
I'm not taking that.
Clobs up and trade.
You know what it turns into, Opal?
What does it turn into?
Oh, well, hold on.
What Ard linked?
Hmm.
Yeah.
That's okay. Clobs can have the first one.
Rats Bobs. It's big.
That's what Holy Priests and
Shadow Priest early, I guess. Or Arcane.
Wait, what's the turn into?
It was linked. Hard linked it.
I mean, I'll
It's
take
just
them if no
crit
one else
and
wants.
spell power. I don't know if it's very good for Shadow Priest, is it?
Rare. Do you not want these?
We put a break time around for 4 minutes to allow people to bio and stuff.
All right, I guess I'll take them.
I think
Should I
they
go,
might use to your shoulders.
Should I go Imp Blizzard spec?
Can't use them yet till I get the
It's
piece of
trash.
tier,
It
but
wouldn't hurt, I don't think. But let's just learn the fight and see where it's gonna make a big impact.
do we have trash before the boss?
Yeah, we have a pretty good amount.
I was like, they have more healing than yours. They have more mana. They just don't
Do
have
you-
spirit.
I think they're better for Shaman, honestly.
Rare, do you want them or not? I can't wear them till I get another piece of tier, so they're gonna just sit in my bag. If you can equip them right away.
I guess tier doesn't really matter for priest, right? It's a greater heal even that big.
He's a chain of healing or a circle healing priest.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you only use boots, bracers, and belt.
Yeah.
That fight's so chaotic for like 2 minutes. Then everybody just jumps down.
Fish, is your parse like a 99? It feels like your parse is a 99.
I have no idea.
I think the gift of the Naru put it over top. It's 100.
Live logging?
I fucking put that on Hawk at the start.
Yeah, I did too.
It's like, there's no way I'm ever gonna be able to cast this.
Did you guys see the cubby over here?
Chidike needs a... Oh, Sunmount, got it. I read that as summon.
ramp cubby.
You and Timo look cozy, so I left you alone.
You're gonna get farther away from
Thanks.
your expertise cap,
Uh,
Jack.
Tay, can you just like go ahead and toss the AC on? It's getting hot in here, please.
What did you say? Sorry.
Thank you.
5, 4, 3, 2,
I said,
1.
how much expertise are you at? Like, are you close to cap?
No, I need my tier pieces. Each one of my tier pieces is like 70 DPS upgrade. They're gonna be huge when Vanquishers don't drop.
All right, let's get the ready to check out. This first pack, stack them and whack them. We're going to dispel sheeps that go out from the mages, and cleave down ads that spawn from the big fire guy.
Does Tremor break sleep or no?
It
No.
says it does, but most sleeps it doesn't.
Got it.
There's no sleep. It's a polymorph, by the way. The dispel polymorphs. The tanks will take a stacking debuff, so watch their health. As the fight progresses, they'll take more and more, and there'll be some raid damage from Seed of Corruption. Mostly we just stack them and kill them.
Looks like
Eris?
Eris is missing.
Ears.
I think those shoulders look dandy.
I want to see. I thought you were going to put them on.
Don't care about the looks. Care
I
about
gotta
how
go
good they are.
transform them first.
Yeah, Rare's got some wild shoulders on.
Where do I go to switch them?
Boat.
It's a person on the boat in the.
Alright.
Let's just do it after a Muru wipe. Chadek, we can keep this going.
Alright.
Alright. Stack them and whack them. Kill mages first. Cleave all the ads that the Doomfire Destroyer spawns. Focus up.
Imagine rolling Draenei Mage.
Well, thank you, Shiz, for taking some debuffs for our tanks.
I don't know what happened there.
He's not moving.
Do we need to readjust groups or no?
Yep, Ura, please do. I don't see anything wrong with the groups we have, though. At least at first glance.
Salute the sun.
Are these explodey boys?
No, this
It's
is just
probably
a weak
fine.
pull. Just park run in and we'll cleave them all down.
It's probably about
Trees?
Yes, trees, as long as you don't spawn them on the next pack.
Oh man.
You know they're just gonna go over there. Why would you even?
Oh my
Oh
god.
my
Those are
explodey
What
boys.
the fuck just happened?
definitely explodey boys.
Yeah, they explode just a little bit.
Okay.
It's like that heroic dungeon, the mana tombs or whatever. Just melee run
Yeah.
out. Alright, here we're going to focus on the priestess first. They do a whirlwind, so we'll take some damage. My weak cord is fine. Then the Painbringer. And finally the mages.
This is
Hawkwing, if you can be on
pre-support.
X and disarm the X. Over
So
time,
sh-
save your disarm until the priestess dies. He does more damage as the longer he's alive. But burn priestess quick and then switch over to the Painbringer. Continue dispelling polymorphs.
Is
So
there
probably
a
partial
shell
the
of
two
pain?
mages. No, there's no shell of pain, just a whirlwind.
Watch that imps on the left there.
Just hit it and pull back.
Big floaty head.
Throw a disarm out. coolest trash packs in the game. We're gonna kill them one at a time, pull them back to us. When they get to low health, they only take damage from holy spells, so anybody who has holy spells will stop what they're doing and finish the boss, the mob off.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, I'm not gonna stop what I'm doing. I'm gonna start what I'm doing.
Exorcism?
Finally, Mafia, rise up. All right, pull him back. We need to take him back here. One at a time. Please turn him around.
I've been stunned.
Don't hide off me.
The damage to finish him. I didn't realize it was going to be 1%. It's kind of lame.
Yeah, I thought that was gonna be like Chidek versus Demon for the next 5 minutes, and you guys watching me fight him.
That just means.
We just have to watch the paint dry though. Fuck that. I'm glad it's 1%.
That one did it. Yeah, a lot higher.
All right, hug right, and we can head up the ramp.
Shit's
skipping the
coolest
gate?
trash pack in here. Kind of lame.
The doggy.
Make sure you get your disenrage button, hunters.
Put a star on him.
You are a hunter, Shiz.
Disengage?
Dispel
Trank
your
shot.
friends from dots.
Oh my gosh.
Hunter
Oh, that
is
was a bad
terrible.
one.
A little bit of everything there, huh?
An old disenrage. Love that button.
I still can't remember what the button's called.
Trank shot, man.
Trank shot, there we go.
You have a hunter.
Yeah, man. Like, come on, dude. You got it out of
My
one
bad,
core, like,
dude.
I mean,
Yeah,
to
I
be
thought
fair,
talked
you said
about disengage.
You literally thought your pet's like race was like a bean.
Ogre?
That's the part that I don't understand.
It's an
What
ogre,
rabbit do?
clearly.
Pull him
But to
facing
be fair,
away,
Shiz, what was
dispel,
it,
and trank shot.
you said fireball, but ranged and instant.
Still the best one.
Cleanse. Got curses and diseases out.
Hell.
Oh, these mobs are crazy with the debuffs, though.
Yeah, they do one of everything.
It's supposed to be like Chromagus, I guess.
On steroids, yeah.
Yeah, you probably just want to mass the spell when that happens.
They're curses and poisons and
No,
diseases.
they're also magic too. There's a hex that transforms you.
It doesn't even always do the.
Let's put some Parsifal in and let the
Oh, I
warlocks
see
go.
Muru.
You gotta give me a sec on mana.
Alright, we'll give everyone a second minute. I didn't realize how low we were.
All that,
We're on
all
the
that,
struggle
all
bus
that
together.
cleansing eats a lot of mana.
Don't worry, I'll get them.
What's to the left?
A lookout. That's where we should take a picture when we kill Muru.
There's a little
Take a
plant
picture
up
now.
there.
We haven't celebrated any of our victories.
We should take a picture up there then. Kill this pack
Yeah.
and go take a picture real quick.
Go ahead.
Wait, you guys didn't take a screenshot at Felmyst? Like, what?
No.
You guys even playing the game?
Hardest boss here.
Careful, they blow up.
I said
Oh,
I wasn't
oh my
gonna
God.
go in, and then I just ran in.
Red.
Alright, to the plant.
I feel like Brutalis is the only one that really deserves there.
Okay, there's 2 plants.
I definitely think Muru deserves one.
Are we gonna face
haven't
out?
killed
or-
Muru yet.
Face outward, and we'll take a picture with the tower as the background.
Oh, this is good. Yeah.
Wait, I can do this
See?
as cheetah.
This looks nice, man. Opal, shout out for this idea.
Thanks.
Alright, someone catch a pic. Post it in the
Guys,
channel.
we got to Muru.
3, 2, okay. Alright, let's go.
I got that screenshot.
Guess we're not pulling.
We had to be bigger for the screenshot.
It's okay. We use here on phase 2 of Muru, so we'll never have to use it tonight.
Yeah,
Sorry.
pull.
Shiz is gonna have a 30-minute explanation anyway, so.
I'm not. We're gonna pull fast. This is the one that, like, I was always thinking. Explain 4 minutes or less, and then pull.
Yeah, that screenshot, I knew that I wanted to be big for it, and I was gonna be big.
part of Muru is to be kind and try to keep a positive outlook on what's happening. Taking guilds an average of like 50 pulls to down this, whereas like Felmyst is like 8 or 9 for the first kill. Brutalis is like 15 or 20. So this is going to be our biggest check, and we are going to wipe a lot. So keep a positive outlook and try to think about how you can improve your game every pull. If we all play our part, then we'll be okay, and we'll do good. A lot of what Muru is a kill target prioritization list. There's 2 phases, and if we get out of phase 1, I'll be stoked on it. So we're going to focus on phase 1 tonight and think about it really hard. It's an ad control fight while we're trying to DPS Muru's health down to 0. There are a couple different ways that ads spawn. The first of which are the humanoids that are going to spawn in this doorway and in the pathway behind Muru. These are going to be everybody's top DPS targets. So melee, you're either going to be fighting Muru or the humanoids. So when they spawn, we're going to have Parsifal and Hawkwing and Ura try to pick up the ads. So any master or misdirects would be huge on that, and we'll cleave them all down at the doorway here, like right in front of where I am. So let me throw some smoke. I can find my smoke.
Smokes, let's go.
All right, so when this is sort of our stack 'em and whack 'em position here, we'll want to pull our humans here and cleave them all down. This is the first set of ads. The second set of ads are going to come from void portals that will spawn on either side of this doorway in the room. So 2 big portals will open up one at a time on random sides, and a big sentinel will pop up, a big void walker. Melee can't fight him because he does an AoE pulse damage that does a lot of DPS. So we'll want all range to focus on this. I know I said the humans are your first priority target, but for range DPS, the big void walker is your first priority target. When they die, he'll spawn 8 ads, which deal a bunch of damage. So we'll want to slow them, and warlocks enslave them. When you enslave one, hopefully this isn't news to you guys, they do a ton of damage, so you should macro in the Shadow Bolt volley into your Seed of Corruption, as well as your Shadow Bolts, to make sure that your DPS is as high as possible with those void spawns, because they're crazy. Other than that, we'll AoE them down and kill them. Parsifal, that's your main job, is to try to tank, and let's get some hunter traps on them. All right, next big mechanic is darkness. Melee is going to be fighting Muru as much as possible. Muru, by the way, is untankable. He's going to do basically a chain lightning effect that will deal damage to the whole raid, essentially. It's sort of passive. It's called Black Beam. It's passive raid damage, and he's untankable. Melee, you'll focus on Muru until he casts an ability called Darkness, and we'll want to get out prior to that going out. Deals a bunch of damage, and you can't receive heals while you're in it. After that goes out, Dark Fiends will also spawn, which are little floating skulls. They have to be mass dispelled, and Constance, that's your whole job. When I tell everyone else that they have priority kill targets, Constance, your only job is to fight Muru and to kill those floating skeletons. Floating skull heads. Does that make sense?
Go Constance.
Cool. We'll want to push Muru at an appropriate time, so listen for callouts if we get that far to either hold DPS or push Muru. We want to make sure that we're limiting how many ads are up when we transition into the second phase. Just basically like a big DPS check. We're going to save all of our heroisms for that phase, and some of the mechanics change a little bit, but for the most part, it's just tank and spank and run out if you get targeted with some abilities. Let's go ahead and get a buffs up and pull. Again, this is just going to be a wipe fest. We got to start learning how to do it. So no sense in explaining a ton when all of the learning is going to come from doing.
I'll shatter resist priest.
So who's going to be slowing the little void walkers?
Hunters. So when you see that void sentinel spawn and he's down at like less than 20% HP, just go try to get a frozen trap on his body. Warlocks, you can carry this rate. So if you're effective with your controlling your pet that you enslave, your DPS will skyrocket. it won't show up on your parses, but your pet's DPS is really, really big. So I can't stress enough that you use that very well, and try not to get them killed with the darkness. Okay, like I said, let's get a ready check going.
Shamans, like even if you're a healer, if you get a chance of not healing and can throw out interrupts on the humanoid mage too.
I'm actually sending. I'm gonna change something real quick. Hawkwing, you're tanking Void Sentinel. You can spell reflect the one of his abilities. I can't remember what it's called. Yeah, so Hawkwing will take the Void Sentinel, and Parsifal will come in and tank all the little ads that spawn from him. Then Hawk will back out and help tank humanoids.
Do we want to save any cooldowns to nuke any of these in particular?
Nope. It's all of this phase is going to repeat over and over again. So use your cooldowns basically whenever there's a good opportunity. Know your class and when to use cooldowns, but for the most part, just use them often, and we'll be okay. You'll start to get a feel for how long the fight lasts and make sure that they're up for when heroism gets casted in phase 2. But for the most part, let's just see how long we can live.
I have a question. Would we want to use heroism in phase 1 just to see the further phase? Okay.
We have to learn how to do it without it, and we'll just progress until phase 1 gets easier and easier and easier until we all kind of understand the rhythm and the cadence and how to do it. I'm sure there are things I said that were wrong in terms of which tanks go where or heal assignments or things we'll figure out. So let's get pulls in and learn. We can figure this out together.
Yeah, I don't think Parsifal tanks the little void walkers.
Just slow them and burn them.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure there's going to be. Yeah, that's why I should have him Blizzard. I'm pretty sure he's going to be on the Blood Elf ads like most of the fight.
Yeah. So Hawkwing, you're on Sentinels. Zura and Parsifal, you're on humans. And
Hunter's good wisdom, please.
Maybe after the swipe, if it does make a lot of sense if you can go get improved Blizzard.
Constance, we gave you assist if you notice people getting low to swap them in and out. I'll be looking too, but we gave you assist.
Sounds good.
Hey, all of these mobs hit hard. All the humans hit really hard, so respect the tanks, the threat, and don't pull because you'll just get yourself killed. And we basically want to do this perfect and not have people die. Yeah. I'm gonna put up a pull timer and let's just give it a shot. Don't worry about buffs or sorry, not buffs. Heavy consumes. Yeah. All right, let's do this. Run in at the start. We're all going to be on Muru and blasting them as hard as we can.
3, 2.
There's no threat on Muru, so don't hold back. We're in a boss fight. Humanoids coming.
Okay.
Oh my god. Okay.
If you stand by the door, they'll kill you.
Yeah, so humanoids coming means they're in the room.
Yeah, they just aggro to the closest person.
They just spawn in the doorway.
You'll want to train them back to the door as soon as you can.
I need someone to interrupt the mage.
Yeah, sorry, that's Tig's job. A good call out. Tig, you'll be Tig and Ard will focus on the mage that comes from that side. All right, melee all out. Melee all out. Constance, this will be your first mass dispel.
I need that mage interrupted on the other side.
There's the exploding skulls. Mass dispel will kill all of them. You need to be timing it really, really well. The DBM timer is going to tell you exactly what's happening. It's a good call on the interrupt on the back mage. Ard and Tig, you need to identify that mage in the back and hit him with the interrupt. You can also spell steal, which is why I say it's kind of your job, is you'll be looking at those mages anyway. Moon and Tig, the mages of humanoids will give themselves a buff that you can spell steal and buff yourself instead.
Why aren't we pulling them in to cleave them down with Muru?
We're supposed to. No, we're supposed to.
Yeah. Okay.
As soon as darkness is coming, we need to pull it back to the kill spot at the door. But it's fine to stack them on Muru. But if we're anywhere close, we might as well just pull out because we're not damaging Muru actively. Nobody is really damaging Muru until the humanoids and the ads are dead. So if you're a melee, you're killing humanoids as your first priority, then back on Muru. If you're ranged, you're killing Void Sentinels and the packs that spawn from them, then humanoids, then Muru. If we follow that rotation and figure out how to live longer, then we'll be doing good.
You have amp counterspell, Tig, or no?
We will persevere. The reckoning.
Oh, I almost ran into the mob.
So Hawk, you'll be making sure you keep an eye out for that portal. And once you see it, run over there and pick him up. You don't want that guy to get in the raid because he does a pulsing damage dealing ability.
You pick it up if you respec in Blizzard, or do you have to sacrifice too much for it?
Yeah, I don't think I
He
can
loses
pick it up
cold snap,
enough.
I think.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
Brush my daughter's tooth.
Let's get a pull without him.
Are you going permafrost as well, Tig, or just in Blizzard?
You mean frostbite?
The one that's
The one that increases the duration of the blizzard slow.
Yeah, I'll have that one for sure.
Okay, good. Just curious.
Wait, can't you
Do
drop
you
magic
think
absorption?
they're Nova-able too? So if you get the one that causes them to get captured in Nova, it's probably worth it.
Tig, you could drop magic absorption for amp counterspell.
Yeah, probably. What's the point of imp counterspell though?
Because it silences it for 4 seconds, so you don't have to wait for a cast.
Hitting it while it's casting is gonna put it on CD for longer than the 4-second silence. The blanket silence will last for 4 seconds, and then as soon as the blanket silence is done, he'll start casting. It's better to interrupt the cast than the blanket. Alright, these pulls are gonna be rapid fire. Get up, drink, buff loosely. As long as we all have party buffs, we're fine. Again, don't waste your potions, don't waste your scrolls on these.
Healers might want to be wary of being right by the doorway, because I definitely pulled healing anger and got instantly clapped.
Yeah, so with these humanoids, if you watch the timer, all these DBM timers are systematic. They're not a cooldown. So watch them, and as the humanoids are about to spawn, try to throttle your healing output so that you don't get instant threat. And Parsifal, be ready to stand in this doorway with the consecrated to pick them up.
Yeah, I'll be standing at the doorway this time, so they should be a lot less likely to run wild.
We could assign a hunter to each tank and misdirect multi-shot them in too.
5, 4, 3.
That's fine.
2,
Just at the start, so
1.
support at 1.
Melee, get ready to back up and start whacking humanoids. Alright, let's go. Melee to humanoids and start cleaving.
I need that.
Need an interrupt at the doorway too.
We got darkness in 5. We gotta get out back to the door.
Point sentinels up.
On Hawkwing and range.
MD.
These guys cleave. Don't stand in front.
Good MD.
Hawk is down.
So here's where you would take a void spawn.
Damn slave, avoid spawn. Cool. I didn't think that their portal spawns could go on the other side of the room. That's rough.
Yeah, they usually alternate.
I thought they were on this, like the door half of the room, not the hallway half of the room. But
Okay, I misunderstood a little, but yeah, they can go far back.
yeah, so Haka, it's your prio to get him back into healing range. I don't know if he died because it was just really spiky or if you were ranging healers. Eddie Machete and Sage chat. The butt's over here, guys. We're just gonna throw attempts at this, so be hasty in your releases and run backs.
Do we just like keep DPSing Muru whenever we can?
Yep, it's the That's the priority list I talked about. So for range, it's Sentinels, Void Spawns, Humanoids, and then Muru. For melee, it is Humanoids and Muru.
So we really never go for the Void Spawns?
No, you don't want to get near them. They do AoE.
I don't think the Void Spawns do. But,
Oh, you're right. Yeah,
They do.
Yeah, like the little
Yeah, they
ones.
do. Yeah.
Oh, they do?
They have an
Yeah,
aura.
that's what people are casting when they enslave them. The Shadow Ball.
That's a Shadow Volley, not an
No,
aura.
they have an aura. Sure.
The Void Sentinel has an aura.
Let me see damage.
Yeah, I'm seeing Shadow Pulse from the Sentinel and Shadow Ball Volley from the Spawns.
Yeah, the volley's gonna hit everybody. We just have to kill them quick.
Oh,
Does
that was
anybody
just
have a
negative.
bunch of strength food I can buy off of them?
Shouting to us.
Look it up, my friend. It's worth more than that these days. Thank you, Tridic.
Have your haste potions when you need them too.
I can take them now. My bags are emptier.
Whoop! I used one.
Oh, you jerk!
I didn't really.
So fast.
You don't. I still have my PvP trigger on, so some people might.
Oh, I do too.
I did too. I kept forgetting. Thank you.
I'm sure someone still has arcane gear on from Felmyst.
Moonfire, can you try to interrupt the mage from this doorway that we're standing in? So when the humanoids spawn, you need to find the mage over here and counterspell it when it's casting. I gotta confirm. Thank you. The job's important, so keep it on the top of your mind.
Everyone's ready.
That was a fantastic MD though, Constance. Right
Yeah.
away.
5,
Constance has the
4,
boring job. He just
3,
sits on the roof the whole
2,
time. Cast Master
1.
Spell. What did you be? Melee out. You can also stun them. Well done, Constance.
There's one casting by the.
Yeah, it takes down.
Oh, good. Well, sorry, feeling better.
Next Sentinel.
You come humanoids.
I'm gonna early release and respec.
That's good.
Oh, the humanoids are already back, dude. Come on.
Yeah, you're not gonna get.
It's a
whole
long
lot.
phase,
Yeah.
long situation.
That hurt a lot.
Bang.
Man.
Pretty intense. I like to remind people how intense the twins fight felt on our first pull, and how fast we all died, and then how once we started feeling it out and perhaps getting some healing assignments out, it started to become doable instead of just a hectic, like, what is happening?
Hey Tig, are you able to make a portal back?
To Shat?
I'd prefer Iron Forge. I gotta go to the auction
You're
house
getting
and buy.
Shat.
Oh, that's fine.
Anybody remember the first time we pulled Patchwork in an axe?
And Lude got immediately put to the floor.
And all 4 tanks were dead in about half a second.
Those were the better times.
Wait, do these guys cleave, or is it they just have weird animation? Because I don't see cleave damage.
No, they're just meleeing. I think that humanoids only do one thing, either.
They have a flurry and hit really hard. They're dual wield mobs, the berserkers. So dual wield mobs means fast and strong attacks, and then they flurry, which increases movement speed and attack speed by 100%. So
So we just need to stack them right on top of the boss and don't get melee.
We don't want to parry ace, so it's always better to hit from behind. But it's not like they're going to be killing everybody. The big thing here is don't pull aggro. So as soon as threat is set, we want to do that.
I wonder if they can parry ace.
Zaddy, you want to talk?
Anu Belore Delana. We will have justice.
You're such a goof, dude.
Oh god, Cheeks, what the fuck? Yo.
He's so stoic for like 80% of the raid, and then he comes up with something ridiculous.
I think you are both laughing at something different.
I was thinking the same thing, Palm. I honestly have a hard time with the mental whiplash of I'm gonna go brush my daughter's tooth, and then I remember us slamming Nefarian's tight little ass.
Pedicure and Iron Forge.
Yeah, I'll be there. I gotta buy 5 fell armaments.
Okay.
What?
For Aldor rep?
Shoulders.
Yeah, so we can get the shoulder enchant.
Yeah, let's do a pull without him.
Wait, you don't have Aldo up? Have you been buying flasks this whole time too?
No,
he has the wrap. He needs the dust.
I need the. I
Oh,
need
you need
the
a holy
dust.
dust. I see what
5,
you're saying.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Aquing, I think you'll want to try to get the Sentinels on the wings where I'm pinging. If the closer they are to the raid, the worse we're looking.
Is there a benefit for range to stack for this phase or no?
Healing.
Yes, there's no real reason to spread. Everybody should be on melee.
Darkness.
Melee out. Try to take him to the door instead of off these wings.
Go trees.
We've got a mage sitting over there still.
I got her. Okay. Barrel charge is such a grief. Bread, your big play here is to be earth-shocking mages. No, Bread. Brother?
Here comes the humanoid.
Darkness soon.
Are they back to the door? You run to the door when you run out.
I didn't think I was gonna make it. I think
Ollie sucks.
Yeah, there's not a huge reason we need to be on top of Muru right when they spawn. I mean, if it comes down to it and there's like 2 left, you can pull them back on top of Muru, but our cleave damage on Muru is going to be what makes or breaks this. I think at the start it's helpful, but as soon as, just because of seeded corruption, but outside of that, like our blade for we don't have a rogue. Our sweeping strikes and whirlwinds are going to be focused on the humanoids. The damage that's going to be hitting Muru is negligible. It's better to position well than to. But,
Our enemies will fall.
Let's move at 10 seconds to darkness and move back to the doorway. Any feedback from healers? It felt good on that first rotation.
I'm actually thinking about it in chat now.
Westward to melee. Some shadow bolt volleys to the.
As always, Volux, your feedback is very valuable.
And then that spell still needs to go out really quick on those mages because it's just causing them to instant cast, so you're not able to interrupt.
Yeah, so when you spell steal, all of your casts become instant.
Man, I got too many damn jobs.
You are silencing, spell stealing, blizzarding. 3 jobs.
That's too many.
Yeah, I can't stress enough about how much damage the enslaved void spawns deal.
Hey, everyone enslaved that fight.
What do you mean? Yeah, everybody did.
I got pushed back on the second group, and then we all died. But
Look at our damage. It says 16% of my damage is 14% of Eris's, and
yeah, 15 for me.
15% of Lud's is his.
We can do better, I'm sure.
Yeah,
but
we're gonna get better at it. Yeah.
You better.
It might be worth taking a second and building some macros for both your Seed of Corruption and your Shadow Bolt to
Already done.
cast Shadow Bolt. Okay, share it with your friends. And it's just Shadow Bolt Volley is the name of the spell for your pet. So you can /cast Shadow Bolt and /cast Shadow Bolt Volley, /cast Seed of Corruption and /cast Shadow Bolt Volley. That way your pet damage is going to be built into your rotation and it'll deal a maximum damage.
How come Shadow Bolt is 2 words, but Frostbolt is 1 word? That's the real question.
These are the questions.
Shadows can't be compounded.
These are the days of our lives.
Do we have a red
Eric's
gem?
put a macro. It's this simple.
I mean, it's that simple. They probably figured it out, but
If you haven't, rebind your Shadow Bolt and your Seed of Corruption to these 2 macros. Any
I
red
wanna
gems
throw-
in chat?
Throw a /pet attack in there.
We only got 1 yellow today, unless someone.
that's probably a good idea. You're right.
You want to be careful.
Oh no. Yeah.
Well,
You don't want
You
it
don't
to
want
be
to do
up
that.
in-
You'll send it in.
True,
If
you're
do
right.
that,
Yeah,
you'll
You have to
send it. You don't
control
want
your
to send it
pet
in.
just like your normal pet. So
yeah,
however you're
controlling
doing
it's a
your
little
pet
bit a
attack.
part of the fight, not just sending it everywhere.
That's right.
Because it melees, it doesn't range attack.
All right, let's go down to pulling.
No, we don't have a red gem Chadek. We only got a yellow.
I've got one. I'll give it to it after this fight.
4, 3.
Yeah, let's run them together. Don't
1.
jump in and moonfire or whatever.
I'm faster.
Never done this.
The point is we want combat to start as late as possible.
Shit.
Nice job on
They
the
stack these groups.
Darkness in 8.
Melee to the door.
Darkness in 5.
You can go a little further away, Hawkling, for future reference.
Not that far.
Let's look here. Stand here and do nothing until the humanoids.
That's good. That means we're meeting the DPS check so far.
Darkness coming.
Do you know if the humanoids always spawn while darkness is down? Like, is it consistent?
It's every 30 seconds, I think.
Yeah,
Every 30
everything in the
seconds
fight
and a
is-
minute afterwards.
But
The
is
fight
it
will
going
feel
to
the
always
exact
match
same
up?
every time.
So yeah, but like later in the fight, are they going to spawn while there's darkness down, or do you think is it always? Do the timing matches like does the timing match up to where the humanoids always spawn when darkness is down?
Darkness is 45 seconds, and the melee, the humanoids, I think, are every 30 seconds.
So they should overlap then.
They'll overlap half the time, and the other half they won't. So the first one,
first two were like that.
What about bread time on the far counter spell?
The Naru have no.
That's fine. Is it a big effort for you?
It's just a timing thing. Like sometimes they come out like right when the small voids are coming out, or there's darkness or something.
Yeah. We can also have Ard and lean on Moon for the doorway one.
Vol, I'm just assuming you're following Hawkwing, but
Your spell steal is pretty important, though. We might just want to purge yours. I don't know. I know you're trying to blizzard and everything, but if the hunters are getting their traps down,
I'll go with you too, Hawk.
can someone confirm that these guys are stunnable?
Which guy? The humans?
I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, I thought so. Do what you can.
I mean, you probably don't want fear, do you? If it gets up crazy.
No. We need to keep them stacked, and we need to do a better job of getting Ura and Parkerful to meet in the middle. Like, the faster we can get them stacked up, the better. Our Seed of Corruptions are gonna do a lot of damage. And
So you know how we had 17 seconds to waste there? Would it not have been better to spend the time DPSing Miru and then killing the humanoids?
ran into the
after?
void spawns.
Huh?
The void spawns don't have an aura, so melee can go kill them off if they have nothing else to do.
The Shadow Bolt Volley only hits things that are like pretty close to them, so you take a lot of damage if you hit them.
Yeah, I think a big part of this is to have well-timed AoE going out on the void spawns. If they're making it all the way to the raid, I think we're not meeting that AoE check. See your point though, Ura. Maybe we cleave off of Muru as long as we can, but I think the damage that the humanoids are putting out is gonna drain our healer's mana.
It'll be.
They need to die fast.
Yeah, I guess it'll be more obvious the further we get though, if we need to do that or not. Depending on if we're hitting like a mana or DPS.
Before we pull, who's healing Hawkwing?
Me and Vol are gonna be following Hawkwing.
Hawkwing, take it a little further away. The 40-yard range is ideal there.
Vol will probably be main healing Hawk, and I'll be able to just throw some heals into him as well while I chain heal raid.
Yeah, having two Resto Druids here means we really got to lean into those hots, so keep hots on the tanks and stuff. Yeah, do your best, Hawkwing. You're like, part of this is you figuring out where you can be and where you should be.
But the first round of ads felt real clean.
Yeah. Yep. We just gotta figure out how to get through the second, and then the third, and then the fourth.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hunters, you can honestly put explosive traps instead of frost trap if you want. Or just not worry about it.
Void in 5.
I'm putting that RS so we can see better.
Cumulus are coming in again.
Get that
thunders after every darkness.
Get that far one crit time.
It's my fault, Hanukkah. I wasn't expecting a void spawn. Got it, got it.
Darkness.
That darkness hits hard.
Yes, it does. That chunk.
It,
Holy
it
shit.
do be hitting hard.
I'll be focused on the darkness call.
I can call it. I'm just staring at it anyway.
True.
I'll call it at 10 seconds every time.
Thanks, K.
Got him down to 63% there.
That's pretty good. Maybe it'll only take 25 attempts.
To get him to 0 and then phase 2.
Fair.
Like I said, phase 2 is a DPS check. It's, can we survive long enough to kill it?
Do you add stop during phase 2?
They do, but raid damage starts to pick up and it gets more hectic as players are being knocked around from Singularity. So when we get to phase 2, it's a loose spread, making sure that your party buffs don't get hindered. So each party should be loosely spread together, but Singularity is an ability that's going to spawn over top of a player and then start launching players around the room, dealing damage over time, but more importantly, knocking players around the room, which gets stressful. Darkness still exists, but it changes from a giant darkness puddle in the middle of the room on Muru to a small puddle of darkness on a specific player. So when you get targeted with it, you need to make sure you move out of it. A single target purge, offensive dispel, I think even an arcane shot may work. And then we want to make sure the tank is moving away from that darkness so that we don't get Singularity jumped around. And then the chain lightning becomes significantly more impactful over time, and that's the soft enrage. So if the chain lightning gets to be too heavy, it's just going to act as an enrage and kill us all. That's why we save heroes for phase 2, because it's essentially a DPS check. Do we ready check? I'm sorry. Hart, can you keep the pulse going?
Well, I put Star on Hawk.
We want to engage the boss at the last possible second when the most amount of players are ready to deal damage. So don't be ahead of the pack here. Let's body pull. Remember, after each darkness, we're going to have to reapply Thunder. So Warriors, your first rule should be Thunder. First 2, honestly.
Darkness and tin.
Yep, Sunder up.
Darkness and tin.
Thanks, we gotta move faster. Once you hear that Darkness and 10 call, move out. I don't know if you're strafing or not, Ura, but it looked like you showed your back to the mobs.
I'm strafing.
Okay.
It's just pathing.
We really need to focus on the spell steals and offensive dispels. I don't think we can assume the mages are going to spell steal either. So
it's really not that beneficial for me to do so anyway. So yeah, just purge it.
Yeah. Bread time, you should always have a mage targeted. We should be focusing them first and kicking and purging what we can. So it's going to fall pretty heavy on you, bread time.
I am spell stealing when I can, but yeah, it's not a big deal.
We're just don't rely on it. A lot of times it'll just be melee on the humanoids because the ranged are taking care of sentinels. So it's important that the bread you are on top of it. Okay, if you can offensive dispel those as well, I'm sure. Probably a bit to juggle, but
Which ones is it?
the mage, the human mage.
Yeah, I'll try and do that. If it's not on the, if it's not shared with darkness, I should be able to.
Yeah, bread time can kind of carry us a little bit. When we have a full raid team, and if we run 2 enhanced shamans here, then it'll become easier. But for the most part, it's going to be casters are going to be busy while we're taking care of humanoids. Feels like we're getting better.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's important to recognize what to improve upon, but it's tough to say. I this is something I struggle with as a raid leader is how to effectively allocate our healers. And I could really use help in that space. So if people have ideas or identify things that the healers can be doing better, toss them out. Share your ideas because I don't know how to allocate healers.
Oh, Opal, what about the bot having reagents?
I forgot, okay? Got any more?
No, I gave you the 60 I had.
Dang it.
You should just get Restocker and it'll automatically buy reagents up to a certain
Oh, another
amount.
add-on to make my interface lag? Oh.
Buy all reagents you need. Let's do it now.
I think Restocker is a weak aura.
Repair.
Chadike, stop.
That was pretty aggressive.
He trades me scrolls of intellect like every fucking day.
Dude, it's so you don't have to buff. Just take them.
Oh my god,
I
thought that was gonna be way more serious.
5,
He's
4,
saving you mana, bro.
3, 2,
Running
1.
together.
He's had it out for me since I wouldn't rebuff him mid fight. Whatever that BT boss's name is.
Darkness and 10. Oh, darkness, my bad.
Darkness right now?
Yeah, I don't know if I can look for the mages. That's what I was trying to do there.
Hey, everyone move on my mark. I don't know.
I think there was a Fury Mage in the raid there on rare. Just smacking people.
You gotta watch your you gotta watch your output when the humanoids spawn. Watch your DBM timers, and as those humanoids spawn, you gotta throttle your healing output. Unless it's business critical to keep somebody alive, you gotta just throttle and not pull threat.
The Naru have not forgotten us.
Does anybody have subtlety to cloak?
Let me look.
I'm sure Moon does.
Yeah, I have it.
What are the mats?
I don't know if you're being sarcastic, Hawkwing, but I personally love it. It could be so much worse.
It could be like the AQ or Nax run back.
It
Nobody
is
has 8 primal
Graveyard
shadow.
is right there. And this
8
run back
primal
really
shadow, 4 small prismatics, 2 greater planers.
Remember 4 horsemen?
In the shadows.
Oh God, you had to run through like the whole corridor.
Just don't wipe 5 hit.
I did enough Nax on private servers to know that I didn't want to do it again.
Are you sure you don't want to do it, dude? It's coming up next expansion.
Here we
Yeah,
go.
it's a lot easier next expansion.
Yeah, but it's still stupid.
Like I said, I it's important for us to try to be learning from our wipes. So if you're seeing things, please call them out. Right? It's a melee DPS. It's kind of weird to try to raid lead from because I'm just up there zugging.
You just got to get over the hump of the second pack.
Yeah, so reaction time is important here. As soon as that darkness goes down, let's get in there and sunder up. I mean, that should be really quick.
Yeah, you only have like, 15 seconds tops to DPS there.
Yeah, so it's very important that we're all playing extremely optimally. It's movement is important. Target swapping is important. If you have a global that you can throw out Muru because your ads are down, do it. Because every little bit helps, and we only have really small windows to DPS Muru. So, like I said at the start, recognize what your job is. Start to get a feel for the fight and understand when you can get those globals in. If you're standing, not casting, like that's a problem. The range should be doing something every GCD or every at all times. ABC, man, that's right.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Darkness attune.
Got no blue.
Hawk's got a star grant.
Spawned outside the trap range. This is not fair.
Back in, Sunder.
White's way on the other side.
Darkness and 10. I'm dead.
Big. How'd you get out?
There was a berserker that killed Lude, and then I got aggro and it killed me.
Yeah, my cleave was.
The door side or on Ura?
It was after
in
they
the
were all
middle.
stacked.
Yeah.
So the darkness doesn't go away until there's 20 seconds before the next one. So if I'm calling you out at 10, it's literally like 10 seconds. You have to get in, do damage, and get out. Well, 10 seconds to get in, do damage, and then you'll be going out after that.
If you call at 5 seconds, it's fine. 3 seconds is enough to get out.
Yeah, because it doesn't. There is a little delay between the. It's not exactly cast like right when it happens. There's like it's 2 or 3 seconds after it hits 0. So
I agree with that, except for the multiple attempts that we've gotten hit with the darkness.
Then call it lucky number 7.
Have we gotten hit when we called it?
You don't know. I've been hit by darkness 3 times now.
It sounds like a you problem.
Kind of is. I mean, I should be looking.
yeah,
at
like
how
it's
much to
literally
do, but
going out like 12 seconds after I say it. So
it's not really like. It's not ideal for melee to run out while the tanks are still in. We need uptime on these humanoids, so it's really about tank movement. The rest of the pack will follow you. So it's not really an acceptable answer to say like melee run out away from the ads. We need to have as much uptime as we possibly can on ads. If you think you can move fast enough, do it. Like, I mean, that's ideal.
Bada's still up. Repair while it's up.
But again, I don't really think we're gaining that much damage on Muru when there's 6 mobs on top of us. I mean, it's unlikely a whirlwind even hits Muru, and the casters are likely taking care of Sentinels. So it's not going to be like Seed of Corruption damage on there. I mean, a bit, but
so I'll just kill Muru all by myself.
pretty much. K's going to bury us.
Are we using misdirects at all? I mean, I think we need to be using them on cooldown.
They use it every pull, buddy.
By the way, I'm just letting you know.
You what?
We've been using them every pull, so.
A big part of this is snap threat and making sure we're not AoEing too soon. Pulling threat is sort of unacceptable here.
So for the second round, Mistrix won't be up in time to hit it right when the humanoids show up.
Is it worth to save your misdirects for the second time? Because the first one is a lot simpler.
We can try it.
And we should have Mr. X up for every other humanoid phase.
Muru himself is not a demon, but his phase 2 is, correct?
This is.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's get this Sunders up ASAP, man.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Void in 7.
Darkness in 10. Darkness in 10.
I can't get that range.
I taunted it.
That, like most of the deaths there were from Shadow Holy.
Yeah, confirm that all of our warlocks and casters are on the Sentinel, and then the Void spawns immediately after. Correct?
E.
You are fighting the humanoids when there are either a Sentinel or a Void spawn alive, and you're a ranged class. You're not doing it right.
All my plans have led to this.
Does Seed of Corruption crit?
You can.
Yes.
You're doing your job, Opal.
Hell yeah.
Is having a warlock go full destruction for Shadow Fury worth it?
What is Shadow Fury?
No.
AoE 2 second stun.
I can basically do the same thing with the Frost Nova.
That doesn't stop the
They would do 20% less AoE damage if they did that. So probably not.
What we can do to improve are the grenades that stun, to toss them out for the engineers in the raid.
Pretty sure they only shadow bolt volley once they get close enough to the raid.
Right, but a stun on all of them at the start will delay that range.
Yeah. Well, at the start they stay in their place for like 2 seconds, and then they start moving towards the raid.
Yeah, and a grenade 2 seconds in is where it's at.
Yeah, right when they start running towards us.
It goes also no. Hey, I have to bio real quick.
Yeah, I've heard people use Frost Grenade, but it's pretty much what Dig's doing, right?
Yeah, the Frost Grenade still isn't like a stun though.
Yeah.
It's just like I'm pretty sure it won't even break the cast. It'll just like be like an Iceland's worth of like knockback. Even if they get knocked back, they probably don't even get that.
Well, you're not stunning them to interrupt them, or like
Just trying to not get them in range to do Shadow Bolt volley.
Oh, I see what you're saying for like the actual void spawns, yeah.
Yeah. Aziz Light. I'm gonna have a macro that tells you to do that, Parzival.
Go for it.
I won't bind it to my scroll wheel.
That's a good way to get chat banned.
Also, you know what's really fun, Parsifal?
What?
If you're like anywhere in that general area, you're out of line of sight. The door, the giant light door, like I can't misdirect when you're standing there.
Yeah, the door messes it up.
That's whack. I'll stand farther back. I've been just throwing AS at the mobs anyway.
I mean, I don't know how much like it's worth. Like, if it's better to get like more concentrates over there or not.
Zaddy, you there?
I'm moving them pretty fast, so they're only getting 1 to 2 ticks out of that consecrate anyway. The misdirect is probably more valuable. Honestly, hit me with it on the second round, though, if you can.
Yeah, that's I've been saying for that.
Yes, perfect.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Darkness and 10.
Doing my part with the Holy Wrath.
It's on opposite side.
Darkness and 10.
Why are they running like that?
Darkness and 10.
These humanoids aren't down, you should not be on Mura. All humanoids need to die before you switch back.
Cox down.
Didn't seem like it, but that was a pretty big improvement.
Yeah, that was huge. It felt good. I thought we were going to get through that whole second humanoid phase. No one's on Muru until their ads are dead. So with our melee heavy comp, the humanoids really should die pretty quick.
Arsenal wasn't getting enough heals there.
Yeah, I just died.
And
yeah, this is, like I said, this is an ad control fight. It's going to feel like we're not doing a lot to Muru, but just important to be able to get through these rotations. Once we kind of figure that out, the passive damage on Muru will kind of start to take effect.
The Legion will fall.
I'd like to see what we can do if we pop our cooldowns on Muru and see what percent we can get him to before the first humanoids. So use your CDs on the pull against Muru.
if we're doing, well, I don't know. We may want to see about doing the ads after that too then, right?
What do you mean?
So like use everything you can on Muru and cleave the ads, but don't focus the ads until darkness comes out.
I mean, none of our CDs are gonna last longer than the 30 seconds it takes for the humans to spawn. So our CDs should be dropping when the humanoids spawn. I just want to put it as much damage into Muru as we can. So if you're saving your CDs for bigger cleave, I think that's fairly smart. I think, but ultimately it might be worth throwing we're gonna have more damage in the first 30 seconds of the fight on Muru than the rest of the phase. So if we can focus fire, put a bunch of damage into him and get him as low as possible, it'll ultimately result in less ad phases. I think that's probably the play.
We still got 39 attempts, so why not try it?
Yeah, I'm just interested to see, is anyone keeping track on where we get Muru before the humanoids spawn?
76%.
Yeah, I think we should aim for more like 6. If
We're halving it right here, 50%.
Yeah, let's just let's zug them. See what we can do. Let's throw a big consumable fight in right now. Let's make sure I don't have any drums in this party. If you have drums, use them on the pull. All your CDs, 2-minute cooldowns and potions, push into Muru at the start. Let's see what we can get him to. What did you say?
Said you have drums in that party.
Who?
Fred.
Fred has drums? Nice.
Dropped leather work.
Let us know.
Gran are not ready.
I'm ready now. I needed Mark of the Wild.
Looks like there's some players who hit ready.
Looking at the news, and looks like a fucking house exploded in like the town over. It's crazy. The pictures are insane.
A gas explosion?
Yeah, they suspect.
My first thought
The
goes
whole
to
house
meth
is
lab.
gone. Well, a meth lab would have a huge fire, but there was no fire.
Weird.
Yeah, don't you know this shit, Shiz?
Alright, putting up a pull timer. We'll send here.
Heisenberg.
5.
That's the second
4,
time that happens in
3,
PA recently.
2, 1.
I'm glad my apartment complex does not have gas lines.
Do you think it was caused by some propane accessories?
A lot of propane accessories.
Void intent.
It's back there by the door.
Darkness intent.
Pretty good. 68's not bad for a good move.
Darkness intent.
Watching one of these build spawns stand still for a really long time.
Should try saving cooldowns for the second set of ads.
Okay. The second set of ads feels like a big hump, but
It's gonna be about the same.
to be frank, there's going to be a third and a fourth. And a fifth.
A sixth?
I don't know.
That's true. That's not newswood. You should be arrested for watching what you're watching.
Naru have no.
Let's make a citizen's arrest, Timo.
I'm not a fucking cop. What the hell? Isn't that like
That's why it says
Chidike's
citizens arrest.
job?
Yeah, dude.
Wait, what's my job?
You're like a
You're
cop,
a
right?
cop now.
Like that?
I'm a cop?
Yeah.
You're something like that, right?
No, I do intelligence.
You're basically a fucking cop, dude. You work at the feds.
Intelligence on how to get to space.
No.
You go up.
Oh, Chidike, one of the people that I game with for Lost Ark is actually part of the Space Force too.
Well, maybe he sits right next to me.
Doubt it, because it's a woman.
Maybe she sits right next to me.
I mean, UFOs definitely exist because it just means unidentified flying object, right?
You got it.
That implies that the sky is actually real and things can fly in it.
Real. Birds aren't real.
Imagine believing in birds. Sheeple.
Eris, how many more Seed of Corruptions can you pump out? I'm just looking at the delta between you and Lude there. Did you die early?
No, I was just more focused on. I got to get used to doing the pet and both. I'm doing one or the other good right now, basically.
Okay. Yeah,
If you look at my pet damage was good.
Pet damage was pretty good.
But my seeds were shit.
Hey, I got a question. Are we able to get Moon to help us with the humans with like Arcane Explosion as she's interrupting one?
Moon's
And then
not a arcane mage. She doesn't play like that.
can they not
Yeah.
click that button though?
They can. But it eats a lot of mana. Unless you want it to be like rank 1 or something. Like an extreme amount.
I mean, she can blast Nova, Dragon's Breath, and
I think we're pretty close on the Void Sentinel spawning, and then like after they die with this Void spawn too. I think she needs to stay on the Void spawn.
I think so too.
Yeah, we're getting pretty close to overlapping. We lose one range DPS, we will overlap.
I think
so
on
far.
On the humanoids, I think we're doing okay if we can keep them, but like.
yeah, be careful not to pull. If they get separated, that's just damage lost. And obviously, if it's loose, it's going to start killing people. Or if not, just Moon. I think you stay on the shadow spawn, so your flame strike should be tunneled into the shadow spawns.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about the humanoids unless there are no Void spawns or Sentinels.
Yep.
I'll keep an eye out for that in the future, Ard. To see if it
5,
is 50-50.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Timo, can you get the mage coming from the doorway, and I'll get the one from the hallway for our first kicks?
So the doorway where we came in?
Yep. Brad, you should be drumsing on every pull at the start.
Okay, the kick did not last long. He was already recasting. He just stood still and didn't do anything.
Darkness and 10.
It's really weird. Sometimes they get interrupted and they do literally just stand there and do nothing.
He walked 10 steps, ate the rest of the kick, and just cast it.
Literally the fight I rolled on for.
Darkness and 10.
Careful, there's a portal close to the ranged.
Those guys tauntable, Hawk?
Ouch.
Sucks. I wonder if misdirects on the Sentinels are better used rather than the humanoid ads. Thoughts?
They ain't doing much on the humanoids, so maybe.
I mean, we lost. I think the catalyst for the wipe was a couple situations, but having that Sentinel in the raid is just big bad. If we see a portal open up, it might be smart for our whole raid to shift away from it.
Okay, so on that pool, I don't think you guys should put a Shadow Bolt on your Shadow Volley. I did not do it. I just did Seed, and look, I did way more damage with my Shadow Volley than y'all did. I guess it was a.
No, you're actually the lowest.
Yeah,
No, I did 129. Y'all, look
Help me understand why it would be better to.
You did 109. I mean, you should still use it, but you should wait as soon as the ads spawn. You should use it then.
Oh, I
And
see
not
what you
make
mean.
sure-
It gets overused, and then you
do
have it on
not. You need to
cooldown.
use it. Yeah, you need to use it the second they spawn. People are using it before that.
Well,
And
yeah,
did
because
do
I'm
this.
smashing Shadow Bolt, and it just goes off when it goes
Yeah.
off.
You need to control when it blows when you use it. You don't just need to use it on every Shadow Bolt.
Don't zug it.
Yeah, I'm a little torn there. The Shadow Bolt volleys, while the humanoids are alive, are still extremely effective. Are we having issues with getting the void spawns down before they get to the raid?
Yeah, I mean we had in the past. That's what's. I mean, with that one was more of that the guy spawned in the middle and killed everybody. But
Yeah, that pool is a pretty good one, but it's always something we have to think about. It's always pretty tight either way.
It's interesting. Maybe it's like you have your Shadow Bolt with it looped in. Dude, what's the CD on the Shadow Bolt volley?
Like 5 or 6 seconds.
Yeah,
It's probably spam it with Shadow Bolt until the Void Sentinel gets low, and then switch to a regular Shadow Bolt, and then macro back in to your seed.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep regular Shadow Bolt next to it on the bar and use that when needed.
Yeah, it's just like when the Sentinel's health gets low, I think Creel's got a good idea here that if we can all pump a Shadow Bolt as soon as they spawn, that's going to be big burst damage. That helps a lot. But we don't want to limit how many Shadow Bolts go out, or Shadow Bolt volleys go out, by never using it with your Shadow Bolt casts.
Good macro pet attack with seed, so it runs to wherever you're seeding.
Or I die instantly because nobody's seeding the
Hey,
other void spawns.
You do not want to die at all costs, pretty much.
I am spamming chain heals into Hawk though, so they will be able to get some of the bounce.
I mean, if your thing dies, you can just re-enslave a new one, right? Is it?
I mean, you'll do less damage that round though. I mean, enslave cast
2.7.
It's like forever, and it costs 700 mana. Yeah, I mean.
You guys know better than I.
Yeah, well, you can luckily get shards off of the Absolute, which I've been barely scraping by with, but yeah, it's a lot of shards if you have to keep resummoning.
Isn't the longer you hold the demon, the more it starts breaking?
I mean, it lasts like a minute and a half, so it's probably fine to go up.
Not anymore. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Grant,
Your
you ready?
enslave only lasts 90 seconds.
No, 5 minutes
might be-
technically.
okay.
Technically, it can last 5 minutes.
Gran, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Just get shard off of Muru 5 then. Heard he'll give you a sliver.
Darkness in 10.
Oh, and didn't feel very good.
What happened there?
Well, I pulled aggro on one of the ads doing AoE on the humanoids.
Yep, you might.
And then it went downhill from there.
You warlocks might want to just continue on Muru for a little while until they get grouped, and Parsifal's consecrate will keep your seeds from falling. Just gonna have to find that.
That was the first time I did it. I just was finding that fine line of aggressive.
It feels like almost every pull that one of those guys starts running toward the range.
I will say it does not alternate the void spawns.
I think it's
the tank orientation. Okay, is are we doing the best setup with Park at the door and Uru in the hallway?
Yeah, probably.
I think so. I think it's better for
Yeah,
me
like
to
a
have
ton
the. I think it's better for me to have the mobs that start right next to all the healers.
Wondering if we're losing out on swipe because the mage always stops, so he's only going to swipe his first 2 targets.
I'm taunting him. I got like 4 swipes up before I even took them in. I'm trying to see if I can adjust some of my gear to do more of that.
I think I can just zug pretty hard now that I'm wearing the prison.
Can we get another table?
Try not to get complacent on these pulls. I know it's really repetitive wiping, but try to learn from your deaths or learn from your threat pulls and keep your focus up. It's tough because these are fast wipes, but don't lose focus and play hard every pull.
Mom said his power went out.
Might be it for the raid, honestly.
Where does he live?
Canada.
Right next to the meth house that exploded, maybe?
Possibly.
Possibly his house, maybe? No? His house exploded?
Let's just do a pull and pop lust off the bat.
Let's do it, man. Let's just kill them before the humans even come up.
I like it.
I'm gonna swap to my DPS gear.
It's only 3 million health, and Brutalis is 10 million.
We're popping wreck.
Pop wreck, heroism, everything. We're gonna get Muruta.
Make it look good on our logs.
Yeah, there you go. Good call. We got phase 1 to 50%.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let deaths go out.
How do people die?
Yeah. Still gotta take the ants. Fucking
Wait,
merciful.
No, I'm
Might as well just
burning.
fuck the damn-
I'm burning the boss.
That was
Y'all
still our
said-
best attempt.
y'all
Yeah.
Y'all said we were burning the boss, so that's what I did.
That was still our
Hey.
best
Oh,
attempt.
50%.
3K, that's a 99 parse right there.
We did it, dude.
Yellow.
Just a little bit
survived.
faster.
Oh wait, I just died. I'm gonna die in chat. I got a debuff, and damn it.
It's still on you.
I got recalled, and then a debuff was still on me, and I died in chat.
All right, well, good rate, guys. This is the type of thing where the gear that we're getting every week is going to make this feel easier. So keep your chin up and recognize that this is a very, very, very tough encounter.
What do you mean that was sick? We just got to 50%.
Yeah, dude, we're halfway there.
Fucking hype, dude.
How much health does the other phase of Muru have?
I think it's the same.
Oh shit.
But we won't have ad phases. It'll just be a straight Zug fest.
We were close. We almost beat it.
Did anybody see what level the ads were?
I think they were 70.
71, I checked.
I guess it depends on which ad. The Void Sentinels are 70.
The humanoid, at least the melee humanoids, are 71. I checked on them.
What's the isn't the expertise rating is lower cap, right? Or is it
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
parry's
you
the same, right? It's just dodge is different.
You shouldn't be running your expertise trinket on this one.
I don't have an expertise trigger.
Just saying, your hit and stuff is you don't need 9% for the ads. We'll have fairy fire on the boss at all times, which is the only time that matters for your 9%.
I mean,
we
we
don't
got
have
12
fairy
minutes. You guys
fire
want to Odin?
on the ads though.
What?
Any
The
Odin
ads don't need 9% to hit them. They need 6 or 7.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to gear for. I'm almost all the way around Muru without pulling him.
Oh, that's the strat.
I just skip him, go straight to KJ.
Yeah, skip him.
Yeah, I just went past him. There's a barrier on the other side of him.
That's fun, man. The twins is a crazy fight. It's cool that we downed them.
Yeah.
Twins is oh my goodness, yeah.
So sketchy. I honestly, it felt like we're really slow on the fire twin. I don't know if it was or not, but I was sitting there watching the health pool like drain
Honestly,
slow.
the
And
slow and steady worked.
it
We were
did.
like 7 people down though.
Yeah, it's true.
They are 71. Yep.
It was fun.
Was fun.
Yeah, I think we only got one green that entire. It's like